Feast your eyes on this, Laura. How does that make your wallet rumble?
I'm sorry. I only play for sport.
Then you'll like a big park. Peru. Vast mountain ranges to cover. Peru. Vast mountain ranges to cover. Peru. Vast mountain ranges to cover. Peru. Vast mountain ranges. Peru. Vast mountain ranges.
Forgot to turn that. Oh, look, we're still sharing my Bible screen. All right. Welcome. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever the case may be. Welcome to Drawn and Quartered, our weekly drawing competition show here on Blacklist Universe. Once again, tonight, I should say what we're doing. If it's not obvious, we're redesigning Lara Croft. And whether you like the new design of Lara Croft, or she's a B-cup lesbian, or not, you know, that's a character that could always use a little upgrade. So let's bring on the people to the stage. Kevin Sharpie Sharp is muted. Matt Cosson also muted. Larry also muted. Amy, does everyone just mute their... And Herman.
Oh, I'm not muted.
You're waiting forever.
I thought Jeff didn't laugh because he wasn't muted.
Kevin! Hi.
Welcome back, Matt Cosson. Wait, were you here?
Yeah, I was here last time.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, never mind. Welcome back, Larry. Oh, wait, you were here too.
Well, he wasn't
Well,
here
it's
last week.
great to have everyone
Wasn't here
back.
last week.
Wasn't here last week. You still sound like you're in the
Right.
toilet, man. Put some curtains up in that room.
I know.
It's an echo, literally an echo chamber. And welcome Weldon Art, who just woke up because I called his phone.
I heard something going off somewhere. I don't know where it is, but
Hey, Matt.
Elliot
okay?
should be making his way. He got his power back like an hour ago.
Fantastic.
So
no way.
hopefully his power. He has a watch that wasn't set to power or something. Hold on, let me get rid of this banner. This thing is.
Mike, I think I got to get a mic like yours, Mike. A mic like Mike's.
Well, it's not just the mic; it's the room. So my room, I've got carpet, I've got curtains, so it absorbs sound. You're in a. You're in a bathroom. Let's be realistic.
Yeah. A lot of big stuffed toys could be good. Curtains or
Some eggshells. Not eggshell, but the egg
crate.
Egg crate.
Maybe a nice comforter.
Maybe a futon over there in the corner. Maybe
I tried to get a couch in here. It would not come through the door.
Some aromatherapy
Really?
candles.
All right. Probably that was too big of a couch. All right. So Lara Croft. Anyone have any wonderful memories of playing Lara Croft back in the? All right, Larry. Oh, hey, we also have one. Alan Alonso, what's up? How Comics?
What's happening?
What's that?
All right, Larry. Sorry you're so rudely interrupted.
Lara Croft.
Who's Lara Croft?
Of course, I had it.
Of course.
I have the extra overlapping action. If you don't know that's an animation term.
She's the other singer from Seals and Crofts.
I don't think that's
Sounds
accurate.
good.
I'll go with it.
Wait a minute. Does that make her the captain or Tennille? I forget which.
Captain and Toenail.
Captain and
I will punch you in the face!
Skating on thin ice already, Potts. Already.
What?
Right, so,
It's part of
all
my
right, well-
allure.
I don't know. I kind of feel like I just want to jump right into this and start. I don't know. Do you guys have any?
Jenny
any
Brown
thoughts?
says she's like Belle from Beauty and the Beast, but with guns.
Yeah, big guns, huge guns,
Huge tracts of land.
huge tracts of land.
Huge.
I thought of a thing today. It's like, how do you know God is a man?
He's not.
created women.
Why?
Oh.
That's cute.
All right, well then.
Scripture, because I can refute all this.
Correct.
You can't refute jokes. That's not how it works.
Oh, I didn't.
All right, let's say hi. Mar Hawkman, soon. Trademark. Hello, Jenny Brown. Yo, give us our curvy dinosaur shooting puzzle solving beans and toast loving badass who's not designed to be weak, so you would want to protect her. Survivor Timeline did her dirty in so many ways. I didn't catch up on every single Lara Croft thing ever. Tomb Raiders. I mean, I remember when it came out. I'm that old. But yeah, I know, I get it. Understand the character. And I haven't watched the storyline, but from what I understand, they're really alluding to her being a lesbian. And I don't think that's, or at least, bicycle. I don't think that's how it works. Alpha Proto, what's up? Mar Hawkman, Jeff Bratz, Luis Baez, Juan Soto, who is in Puerto Rico and doesn't. Oh no, that's somebody else. Jenny Brown, Amy, Ollie Pong. It's echoing hard. Yes. I'll just mute Larry and he can just type in the private chat.
Oh no, here's fine now. It was earlier. It was.
Well, he can't talk anyway. He's got a pen in his mouth.
That's true. Just keep that pen in your mouth, Larry. We'll be it. Ezekiel Rayfield, and Devontae Edwards. Hello, welcome one and all.
Mm-hmm.
All the new faces in the chat. So I don't know. Do you guys just want to get on going? Because I don't really have much of a prelude. And Blue Moon Cartoons, make it pulling up in the rear. What I kind of want to do is ping Elliot and make sure he knows it's time. So, Jeff, filibuster for me.
What?
Filibuster for me.
Okay. Do it. Is that good enough?
A little more time than that.
That's
okay.
not...
Do it.
That's twice as long, I guess.
Let's see. Filibuster. So, what am I supposed to filibuster with?
I mean,
7 years ago.
It's just like Jimmy Stewart did when he was on the congressional floor, remember?
Yeah, we got to go through the history of this.
Just crack open the Bible.
This legislation.
Okay.
Oh,
guess
I
Elliot-
didn't start it. You did. It's in your house.
I guess Elliot has to reboot his computer or whatever. So,
Oh,
Listen, you're right. Zuzu's got the cold.
what?
Never mind.
Right?
What did I miss just in that 10 seconds I was on the phone with
Jimmy
Elliot?
Stewart.
Shushu has the gold now.
Short. That's funny. I was talking to Elliot about, because he's so excited about, you know what? I don't want to ruin it. When he comes back and he's going to talk about how excited he is to actually have electricity again after the storm.
Oh, bless him.
Can you
Wait a
imagine?
minute. So was he at his house without electricity, or was
No,
he
I
staying with
mean, he
someone
has
else?
been for the past few days, but so he evacuated to his cousin's house. I should let him tell the story, but
All right, well,
he
that's
evacuated
fine.
to his
We'll
cousin's
wait.
house, and then his cousin's house also got the evacuation warning.
Oh
So
my
they had to go
god.
all the way to Miami to get out of the evacuation area. And then
Well,
he
for
talked to
what?
one of
Both
his
together?
neighbors who just, I guess, stuck it out. And they're like, yeah, the house is okay. So he came back. There was some trees falling issues and stuff, but nothing devastating. But he was one of, like, up until today, he was one of like 25 houses left that didn't have power. So
Oh,
it's like,
God.
and then
He
he
just
got power.
on the
Like,
right little clock, right?
I feel like I'm ruining his story because he's gonna, you know what? When he gets here, let's pretend like I didn't tell you any of that. Okay.
I will be so silent.
How are his parents? I guess they're fine because yeah, no, their area did not get, flooded. So
Good.
that's the blessing. Man, how that thing ran out of energy right as it hit landfall. It's like a miracle. It's like
Yeah, it's
a
like
miracle.
a miracle. It's like someone's listening to your prayers.
Like
Or it's
someone-
like they were wrong in their prediction.
Bro, did you see the video of that thing coming up on that shore?
No.
Crazy. How did it just run out of gas right as it hit shore?
No Mongolians were invading, most likely.
All those prayers slowed it down. Alpha Proto. All right. So, anybody got any updates? What have you guys been up to this past week?
I've been drawing like crazy. Working
Yeah.
on the
Oh,
comic.
Are you finishing up modded or another
Yep,
project?
I'm finishing up modded and working on another project that just started. And I'm also working on my own personal project this also as well.
Love to hear it.
Many
I feel
projects.
like Larry is going to pop if he doesn't get to share. So
Yeah, you got hand raised.
I will try to fix my
I
microphone.
didn't call on you, Larry. Larry, I didn't call on you.
sorry.
Wow.
Hang
I
on.
don't have calling privileges,
Well, we
Larry.
started.
Are you
rules.
are you done, Matthew? Matt Costin, you done?
I yield the floor to Larry.
Okay, Larry, you may speak.
I will be teaching a creative
What in the wide world of sports is going on here?
I didn't do that. That was pots. My hands were
I
up
will
here.
be teaching a holiday edition character design class at the Edmond, Oklahoma Fine Arts Institute in December. So I'm excited about that.
How
Yeah.
fun.
Lovely.
No, the Edmond School of Arts. Where is that? Is that in
Edmond.
Oklahoma or is
You know,
that?
Edmond's house.
It's a fine arts institute. It's not a public school or anything like that. It's
Wait, they have fine arts in Oklahoma?
Of course.
Of course.
Check out the Western Heritage Museum and Cowboy Hall of Fame. One of the most
Oh, yeah.
famous sculptures called the Trail of Tears into the Trail, where you've got a Native American slumped over a horse, is housed there. The original.
Oh, that's propaganda.
Is it a beautiful piece?
Anti-Columbus propaganda.
Come to Oklahoma. We'll scalp you.
Oklahoma, something. I don't know.
When come sweeping down the plains.
Juan asked Mike, "Did you watch The Penguin?" I did. I actually liked that episode. It was. I know the Penguin wasn't in it much, but I heard some people saying like, "Oh, we don't need to know her backstory. We can imply it." And I'm like, "Yeah, but still good to know it, like the whole story."
It's gonna say it was a good character study.
I mean, if you're telling a story, you might as well, tell a story, right?
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. All right. Anybody else, or should we just get started? It's 7:15 now, so I will give you to Kevin. Are you like tapping, like you want to say something, or like you want to start drawing?
Oh no, I'm looking at something and I didn't even realize I was tapping. I'm sorry.
Oh.
That's how it gets the creative juices flowing.
All right. 7:15 until 9:15. 1, 2, 3, go.
So we're redesigning Tomb Raider, huh?
Elliot! That's Summer.
There it is.
You can't
Right
keep
out of the
the
water.
longer down, baby.
There you go.
The studio's still
Good
intact.
to see smiley face, man.
It looks like everything still stands. Awesome.
Yeah.
No figures toppled.
Mhm.
I lost everything.
And then it landed right again.
Ellie, your microphone is a setting off or something? Or are you using a different mic?
Hold on.
Elliot? You gonna name the kid Elliot?
Classic.
Let's try. Is
Pretty how it changes colors.
no, I don't think it's connected right. Oh wait. Oh, here we go.
I mean, you don't sound as bad as Larry.
How's that?
Yes.
All right.
Oh
I'm
crap!
back, baby. I'm back.
You look as youthful and spry as ever.
Bro,
Look
when
like
the
he was on
lights
the
came,
run.
when I went outside, and I told this to Mike, when the lights went outside, and I saw my neighbor's light on, and then I saw the street lights on, it was like I was 10 years old, and I got the Ram for Christmas from GI Joe. It just appeared. It was like, ha 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 ha.
Merry Christmas, you wonderful old savings and loan.
I'm such a loser. Larry! How are you, sir? Oh, he doesn't sound well.
He doesn't respond to audio emails.
With it, his audio is
Not allowed to speak because of the echo.
I like hearing your voice 3 times over at the same time.
He's got that
I thought you missed another email, Elliot. I thought that was why he wasn't responding.
I was trying to hook up my computer. I forgot how long it was going to take. And I was like, oh, no, I was rushing.
Hey now,
Enough.
that's a Chick-fil-A, isn't it?
What, this?
Yes.
The waffle fries, you know it.
Oh, that. Yeah.
Chick-fil-A. I just had In and Out.
I usually don't get fries, but my brother gave me a couple. He donated some fries.
No.
I don't do fries because arthritis. Hey,
Yeah.
there's a Tomb Raider right there on your paper there.
Here we go.
Yeah, that buffalo sauce, man.
Yeah. Tangy.
All right.
So it's funny you
What?
said that about Tomb Raider, Mike, because I saw yesterday, I think it was only, I don't know, it might still be on sale. There was on Steam. There's like the old Tomb Raider anniversary game. It's like $1 and change. Like, oh my gosh, that's great.
Oh, really?
So
I need to set up my computer.
you too?
Give us your the drama of your past week, Elliot. Give us a
To visit family?
give us a.
It was a dark and dreary night. So
storm
on the
down in the coast.
so after we were getting ready to head out and do all the things that we do, we were trying to decide what we were going to do, if we're going to stay or not. We decided that we should leave, and so I did. My family got all ready. We parked my son's car at the airport. It was a good idea, but it was expensive. Won't be doing that again. But anyway, so we decided to go down south to my cousin's place and try to get the just kind of like hunker down there, because of the 3 pigs, he's the one with the brick house. So we decided, what's Larry drinking? What's he drinking there? Oh, he's measuring his Coca-Cola. All right.
Oh,
All right. So we get down there, and 15 minutes before I get to my cousin's house, I get a call. Yeah, they're evacuating us here too.
oh, yeah.
And they're about 2 hours south of me. So we're like, oh my gosh. Okay. So now we're turning into the Griswolds, trying to figure this thing out. And so we were gonna hunker down there anyway, because we were confident, but at the same time, they had such a bad experience last time that they were like no confidence. And the storm was, at the time, it was still deciding whether it was going to go further up north or south. So, so we hung out there, and some of the friends from their church got them, found us a spot in Miami. So we went for the second time in my, well, I say the third or fourth time in my career, down to Miami, but for totally different reasons. And stayed in this weird little. You ever heard of something called Key Biscayne? It's a very expensive part of Miami, but this resort is like a holdout. Like you could tell the guy still owns it and doesn't want to give it up. So it looks like it's something from like any beach USA that shouldn't be there, but it was there and cheap enough for us to hide out there for a couple nights. And but on the way there, we were like in a caravan. My cousin and his wife in their cars, respective. Myself and my wife in our vehicle, and then my son was driving my vehicle, my personal vehicle, since his was the airport. Him and his girlfriend, and they ended up getting stuck somewhere on the Tamiami Trail, US 41, with no phone service. So, yeah, it's a long story, but it was almost a movie where I thought I was going to go back and have to like go back to where he was using Google Maps to find where he last left off and then try to find him in the middle of a hurricane. It was exciting, to say the least.
Dude, you could have live streamed that.
I should have.
I mean, except for, power and internet.
There's that too.
Hey, don't throw monkey wrenches in my story.
Okay.
No monkey wrenches. But we survived, and great, thankfully, and but with a lot of damage when we got back. So the work that I put into this place was obscene. I have not put that much work since I was a teenager.
Wow.
A lot of cutting trees, like big two or three limbs fell. One of them is still hanging
on his big, beautiful oak tree too.
Yeah, and then the dead tree in the back that fell on my fence a while back. We cut that one up too. There was a lot of, but the worst part was we didn't have any power since the storm. So, yeah.
So how many days was that without power since you got back?
Well, 5 or 6 days.
Wow.
And then, and we had this generator, but the problem with the generator is you have to time it, like when you can't run it, indefinitely. So we ran it. I would leave it for a couple hours, so I'd be waking up in the middle of the night to let it rest for a couple hours, and then put it back on just to keep the refrigerator going because we lost all of our food. We had just done a shopping trip to Costco not too long before, and that was a waste. And so,
man,
yeah, all that goodness gone forever. But thankfully,
everybody was safe. The tree limbs, when they fell, they didn't hit your house or anything like that?
No, that's the great thing. They all fell around my house, but we still had this giant object. So now in the front of my house, it looks like I built up a hedge against wolves.
Okay.
Of just branches and limbs and all sorts of stuff. It's crazy.
It looks like a nest from space.
Yeah. Or a wall, like a legit wall, which is funny. And a bunch of people going through my trash trying to find stuff. A bunch of people looking for metal. That's been fun.
You got rummagers or looters?
Rummagers. No.
Hey, buddy rabbit. Well, at least he survived. I was worried this story was being told by a ghost.
I almost was in the ether. I almost was. Yeah.
What is it? Buddy rabbit, Mendraza, Infinite Seeker, Hollywood Studios, Best Remy. Welcome. If I missed anybody, sorry.
Mendraza, what's up, dog? Juan Soto, thank you.
Yes, welcome.
And Jeff.
Jeff, were you gone?
Yes, I was gone. Glad you know.
Was. And he cared enough he commented on my posts, my videos. Thank you, Jeff.
You're welcome. See, I commented on his posts. Did you comment on his posts? No, I don't think so.
I checked in with him like a human being, Jeff.
On a post.
And I almost called Larry today because I had some thoughts about something. I want to pass by him. So
I did try to call you. Did you get my message?
Don't you even. Don't you even.
I did. I called to see if you were still alive.
I've been looking. No way. Don't you dare. I'm gonna check right now. Don't.
Lazarus, come forth.
Oh my, dang it!
Oh no, he did.
On Saturday, dang it!
I don't want to talk. Unless you just right now tell everybody that I was right. Then
Well,
we can talk.
to be fair, I was beat up by tree limbs. I'm just telling you.
It was you versus the tree limbs, and probably like a chainsaw.
Stupid
that sounds
tree.
like it could be a movie.
I almost cut you off my LinkedIn because I thought, well, I guess he's not there anymore. He's been
I
swept
commented
away.
back to you on LinkedIn. Dang it. I'm always the loser in this. I'm like Linus. Under the blanket. I'm just a loser. I'm waiting in the Great Pumpkin, and it's Larry, and he didn't show up.
Larry is the Great Pumpkin.
Well, I guess I'm the Great Pumpkin, but but I am sucking down a pumpkin spice milkshake though.
Ooh. Now,
Because-
where did you get a pumpkin
Hey, this is
spice?
a family show.
That's
At
almost
Bo's Ice Cream down here in by Seminole Heights. Super excited. That was our celebration thing. We're gonna get some ice cream today.
Nice.
Now I'm tired. What am I doing? I'm drawing, right?
Yes, we're drawing Lara Croft.
And we're drawing, and we're drawing.
We're drawing.
And we're back.
Jeff, did you want to try and draw Lara?
No.
Oh, Laura, my
Okay.
cat.
Who else here? Who else here?
I am.
Jeff? Yeah,
Nobody.
definitely there.
Listen, you're here.
Oh, Weldon's here, and Cousin is
Weldon?
here.
Weldon?
Oh, How Comics. What's up, man?
Company.
What's up?
Right on. And Larry. It's like Magic, was it? What was that place? What was that called? Magic?
The Gathering?
No, it was like an old TV show where they, it was I think it was a New York show. It's just,
Magic Mike?
Rumple, no. What was it called?
That's not.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Is it Romper Room?
Romper Room, yeah. And Billy, and she was looking through the faceless mirror, and she just started talking at the camera, and I was like, that was creepy. I thought she saw me one time because she said my name.
I always thought it was a magnifying glass. Was it a faceless mirror?
I thought it was a mirror. Maybe it was a magnifying glass. I don't know. Yeah, I was like 5 or something. I don't remember.
And she had a cauldron behind her. Her and the other teachers are passing an eye back and forth between one another.
Yikes. That's scary. That looks good. Who's that? Who's drawing that?
This is a me.
Oh, this is a you. It's very nice.
Thank you.
Very nice.
I'm just trying to get the body down before I start changing the. I'm gonna make her a little. Originally, I was like, oh, let's just do the original Lara Croft, but then I was like, nah. I'm gonna.
Are we redesigning her?
A little. Yeah, I'm gonna redesign her so she's a little more. I don't know. I get the allure of the character for a video game, but it's like, you know, if she's basically female Indiana Jones, right? So you're like,
Kind of. The reason why Larry's here.
Not that I'm gonna give her, you know, the hat and all that stuff. Although that'd be funny.
She's kind of Indiana Jones. She's a little bit of James Bond too.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give her a little bit more tactical. And I know that I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with all the Lara Croft versions, but one thing I am gonna give her is guns. Really big guns.
That's all?
I mean, you know, she carries Desert Eagles, right?
This is true.
How big are they?
Desert Eagles. I'm gonna give her some nice fat braid that's maybe not. I don't know. Remember 10th Muse?
Oh
Kind
man,
of like
it's
the
been a
braid
long
on her.
time.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like the braid on her, so I might give her something big, fat braid like that.
Wasn't that Roger Cruz on that?
I think Roger Cruz did some. Randy Green did some.
Yeah.
A lot of people, as far as I know.
I was really big on the Roger Cruz stuff for sure.
I mean, didn't that comic book start off like as a cosplay character, or am I wrong?
No.
10th Muse.
What's funny was when we were publishing it at Alias, there was a character. Yes, so there was a girl, an actress or something like that, who was portrayed the character. But we didn't have a shot of her. We just had the costume onto her because they didn't have costume made.
Whoa!
Now your mic's going out, Mike. I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Is it?
Now it's fine.
I didn't get some of that.
It's fine now.
back.
Now it's fine.
Yeah. Now it sounds good.
I don't know what just happened.
All right. Well, I did what we did because we had to Photoshop the costume on her, but the 10th Muse character has her stomach showing, right? She has a midriff, like it just like comes up to here and then it's like down here. It's like, and I actually used my wife's stomach. Took a photo of my wife and like superimposed her stomach, and she had already had 2 kids, and it's like she's still had a rocking 6-pack and everything. So.
Oh, like a legit photo, not.
Yeah.
That reminds me of the time that I was drawing a girl and I'd use my own stomach for it.
That's
little.
Oh yeah.
A little hairy.
Yeah. That's.
Yeah.
Did Mike tell you that Mendoza's never doubted that you survive, Elliot?
Woo!
Did he tell you that? No, I don't think he did.
I'm sorry, what?
He was too busy talking about his 6-packs.
You know what? I'm gonna try to find that cover and show you guys my wife's stomach.
Wow.
Just
Calvin Galata says, I finally been able to catch this man's stream.
Nice. Welcome,
Get
Calvin.
this man a stream.
All right, so give her some.
Glad to see you here, Calvin.
Hey,
Oh,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. It's probably more interesting.
Well, no, I don't know if it's interesting. I was just Googling some pictures just now, and is it true or am I being trolled that there's a Jennifer Ortega Tomb Raider thing coming out, or is that like made up?
Trolled.
Ortega.
The thing that's come out is the Netflix thing that
Like they're doing. I mean, it looked like it was AI or made up trailer. You know how this made up trailers get you every now and then.
Yeah.
Something that you really would like though.
Who is that? Who is that?
Jenna Ortega.
Who's that?
No, I saw a trailer made up of Keanu Reeves as Dracula, and I was like, oh, I want this so bad, but I think it was fake.
Who's Jennifer Ortega? She's she played Wednesday.
Jenna, yeah.
Actually,
This whole time I thought you were talking about General Ortega, like some kind of like
She played Thursday and Friday?
Sandinista or something.
no, from the
She's also
Addams
Lydia
Family.
Deet's daughter in Beetlejuice.
Oh, yeah. I
Sure,
know
we
that.
saw Keanu Reeves in Dracula, so
Yeah.
Oh no, he's gonna bite you. Whoa.
Oh no, wait, wasn't Keanu Reeves in
Dracula.
Bram Stoker? Oh, I forgot about
Yeah.
that. I don't even think I've ever even watched that all the way through. Is that any good?
Eh,
Saw some horrors.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
You
So
would.
guilty pleasure of mine too.
It's weird, but I like it a lot.
Hello, Mr. Dracula, dude.
I like it because
a
it's
few
kind
roles
of
I
great.
didn't like Gary Oldman in.
You didn't like him in that?
Mm-mm.
Wait, say that again. In what?
I said it's one of the few roles I did not like Gary
Oh,
Oldman.
gotcha. I didn't even know that he was in that that Alien movie, The Day the Earth Stood Still. Is that the one?
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
actually liked that. I just watched that for the first time.
Really? I
Yeah.
hated that movie.
It was all right. It wasn't like the best.
Did you know that Mike Mignola did the storyboards for Dracula?
No, really? Oh, I think I did know that. Actually.
Thought I heard that.
He did a whole comic that's kind of rhetoric.
Gary Oldman had crushed oceans of time to be with you, Mike.
Are you guys excited for Nosferatu? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Well, there's a movie coming out?
Oh
The
yeah.
Nosferatu remake of I think it's a remake of the original black and white.
It's by the guy who did the Northman and the Witch. So it's all artsy fartsy. Looks good.
Yes.
Yes,
I can't wait. Artsy and fartsy.
I can't wait to fart on my art.
That's great.
Too much? Too much information? Yeah.
No, not too much. Just
It's just right. Just right amount.
Just
Man, it's so cool to be hanging out with
the
you. Guys.
line, and then there's the edge where that line lies.
Is there a Mount Rushmore of fartist?
I don't
Why,
see
yes.
that.
And my face is on it.
Why the heck not? Why the heck?
Elliot Fernandez, artist of flatulence.
Now, I will say this: there is a great Nosferatu movie from the 1970s, I think. It's on Prime. I think it's still on Prime for free if you're a Prime member.
With Klaus Kinski.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous. There are scenes in that movie that you could easily lift as a painting. Like they look like beautiful, beautiful cinematography in that movie. There's a shot of the I forget the girl's name because is she the same character in all those movies? I think she is.
Yeah.
And she's staring out of a window, and it looks like an oil painting. And I was like, "Wow, that's amazing!" That's a in 70s movie too.
Is it the version that ends up with all the mummies?
Mummies. Maybe. It's been a while since I've seen it. Well, I just saw it recently, but I like a couple of months ago. It's the one where that the boat lands. It's all in a real town, and the boat lands onto the thing. It has all the rats, and it starts to infest the city. And then there's that great scene where everyone's like preparing to die, and they're just eating with the rats crawling all over them. Oh my gosh, that was such a great scene. I was like, whoa, that is powerful. I bet you Carson will dig it. Carson's got to dig it.
A German director, I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
And
Hans, probably.
Hans?
Yeah, Alien Bob says Nosferatu the Vampire with a Y. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, dude. And then there's the artwork on the cover on the poster looked like a stained glass window drawing, like it was drawn, and then it's very brightly colored. He says Werner Herzog. I think that's correct.
It's Werner.
It's
Werner Herzog.
Beautiful.
It's Werner Herzog. Werner Herzog. That's how you say it in German.
You remind me of that. And I don't know if it's German, but I was watching The Saint the other day.
Val Kilmer?
Yeah, and he's doing the accent with trying to woo that girl. It's such a funny accent. I just started it. I didn't finish it yet. Man, that's a good movie.
Alien Bob says he hasn't seen it, but he's going to watch it tonight. I'm telling you, it's a treat. It's really good. It's very, very good.
It's a petite treat.
The rat ship movie?
Mm-hmm.
What's it called again?
Nosferatu the Vampire.
Oh wait, it's the one that just coming out.
No, the new one looks really great too. I'm just saying, until that one comes out, I like the original one, but the music in the silent film is just kind of funky to me. Throws me around a little bit. But and this new one looks fantastic. I mean, some of the shots, it's going to be so good, like a cinematography feast. But this other one though from the 70s is really, really good. I was surprised. I thought it was going to be kind of hokey, like most 70s movies. Man, it was dynamite.
There was there was like a B movie series, The Bloodstone or something like that, which drew heavy inspiration from Nosferatu.
What's that now?
There was a B movie series
Like on
Back,
TV?
I think,
series.
yeah, it was. I think it was called Bloodstone or something like that. That drew heavily from that Nosferatu vibe. Where they had sort of the vampires with the long fingers and
I know exactly what you're talking about, Jeff. I saw
yeah,
those
I
when I was
can't.
a kid.
Yeah,
Oh, the long finger.
Is it new? The newer series?
No, these are from like the 80s, right?
80s.
Oh. Well, there is the Salem's Lot miniseries, or was it a miniseries?
I
Or
remember
just
that. Yeah.
yeah, that's one of my favorite. That is that's heavy, but that's clearly the master is clearly supposed to be the Nosferatu type of vampire with the bug teeth and everything. But
Buck teeth.
yeah. But there's another one. There's another show based on that. It's a prequel to that movie, to Salem's Lot. It's called Jerusalem. It's not well. It was originally called Jerusalem's Lot, but the story is called I want to say Chapel Wait, I think it's called.
Yeah.
And
Chapel
that was
White.
with that's with the guy with the big nose, Adrian Brody. It's really good, but up until the very end, and then it flattens out a little bit. But it was
Yeah, you know what?
I'm
I
gonna
did.
say
I did
Bob
see
Hope.
that. I did see that.
Yeah,
That actually is a pretty good movie.
Bob Hope's so good.
It's good. It's good. It's just that it was like, it didn't quite. It didn't have. It wasn't. It probably. It had a great little moment at the end, but as a precursor to Salem's Lot, it was awesome. And I'm in the middle of watching the Rob Lowe Salem's Lot right now.
I still like the first one with David Soul.
That's the first one, right? That's the main one. I'm going to show you something I was working on, Mike. I'm working on a cover for my next art book. I thought I was gonna use this as my Lara, but I see I can't.
Oh, that's gonna be a sweet color. It's so pretty.
Wow, that's cool.
Oh, it's pretty.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
This is what I like right here. So those are some good feet.
Very nice posing.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you get the tension on the toes too.
I like the shape of the hair too.
The hair is ridiculous, but
Yeah,
I think I got too much. I got too much going on over here. I gotta get rid of this. This is too much. Need to get rid of that there. I like her hands though. Her hands come out really. This reminds me of like a Mike drawing. Mike Miller. Mike Miller Anatomical Special.
Nah.
Yeah, that's better there already. I already feel good about that.
I
Anyway.
wasn't going to say anything, but
Shut up. Shut up, Muggsy. Well, I like this. Look at this. That's a good hand, right?
Yeah, it's very good. Fantastic.
It's like she's playing like a bass. Anyway,
a cover, you say?
Yeah, I'm thinking about this. I'm gonna switch it around, put the type up top, but I just
the type at the side. I like the type at the side. What's wrong with?
Well, it's kind of hard to read for the normies.
Yeah. Are you gonna color? And I saw a little bit of color. You're gonna.
I was practicing that. I want to start doing more of this type of stuff.
That's freaking glorious.
We'll see. We'll see. It's not as good as my drawing though. I gotta work on it some more.
I had an idea too. Like I came across some old D&Q sketches, of like I don't remember what the theme was. I wish I did. Maybe it was Savage Land, but we did a Savage Land episode maybe or something related to it, and some Savage Land sketches. And I was thinking about drawing like another little. I did a swimsuit issue for Antarctic, and I want to do another. I want to do more themed swimsuit issues for fun, Anyways, Savage Land theme would be fun.
I'm just excited to draw, man. I haven't really drawn a lot since this whole thing.
Oh, really? You're going through withdrawals a little bit.
Dude, the other day I was trying to draw. I was dripping all over my iPad.
Oh, really? Where you were?
It was hot.
Or are you talking about without electricity? Were you back home?
Yeah. So I'm like,
He was sweating. He was sweating.
Sweating.
Schwitzing on his iPad.
I'm surprised I got a couple of decent sketches as I started this new school year with like 4 kids going to 3 different schools. I'll sit out and wait for my daughter to get out of school, and I'll bring some paper and my little cutting board, my little Walmart kitchen cutting board, and I'll sketch some stuff while I sit there and wait. But the worst part about it is like I'll leave as I'm sitting in there in the driver's seat sketching a little bit, like there's a traffic lady who I park next to, who directs the traffic for the kids, and even when she's not there, the other cars, I'll as I'm sitting there sketching with my cutting board, I'll beep the horn every now and then, like all the time, as I'm erasing like really hard or something like that. So I'll honk at people all the time, sitting out waiting in the school.
A lot of looks, right?
Yeah. But I'm glad. Yeah, the weather's getting better, so I'm not sweating over my drawing board in the car anymore either.
Weldon's
Wait a minute.
car.
Did you? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Nothing. Just
Well, no, I was gonna. Did you bring up that picture yet, or you'll do it later? Like of the stomach already? Did you already do that?
Oh, I'm not. Really?
Oh, you can't find it. We'll find it later.
I'm not really
But you were
looking
so proud
for
of that.
You're drying. You're drying. I
can't
thought you said
remember
you were
the-
gonna go look
I
for
can't
it.
remember the name of the actress who played or was, our official.
Angelina Jolie.
Okay.
No, you're talking about the 10th Muse.
Yeah.
Was it that wrestler? Was it that blonde wrestler?
Yeah.
Wrestler, yeah.
Hello, Pablo Romero.
I just remember. I wish I could remember the artist, but there
Sable.
was such a cool crossover with 10th Muse and Savage Dragon, and the artist and the art on that issue was so good. I wish I could. I'm gonna go back and dig that up.
I think that's Roger Cruz. That was when he was trying to do his like more
Madureira thing.
Yeah. It had nice juicy inks on it. It was good. Whoever inked it.
Sable is who you're thinking of.
Sable?
Yeah.
Oh crap!
Her real name is like Rena Mero.
Yeah. Rena Mara. Okay, that's
thought about that forever.
She's married to Brock Lesnar now.
Still?
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when they hit up.
Dang, she how do I say this? Cougering it a little bit. No, I thought she was a little older
Yeah.
than Brock.
Yeah. She's a bit older than Brock. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Did China die? Is China dead?
Yeah. Yeah, she passed away a few years ago.
That's crazy, right?
One night with fentanyl.
Fentanyl in your whole world.
Oh no.
Oh, sorry. That's probably bad.
What are you saying, Mike? What are you saying?
Huh?
What?
What sayest thou?
I missed you guys. I'm so happy to be here.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm glad everything went okay and nothing was severely damaged. And
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, it's I don't know about you, honestly. Like whenever we would evacuate for hurricanes down in the Gulf where I grew up in Texas, because we were like 10, 15 minutes. My mom and all of them are still down there 10, 15 minutes from the beach and the center of Texas Gulf. Anyways, I remember one time we were evacuating. It was the scariest anyone's ever been, and I didn't really care that much. And it was right after Katrina, so everybody was freaking out for the next one. And
I tell you, yeah. Go ahead.
Well, no, it's just that it's a short story. I was packing stuff up. We were trying to get out of there, the computer and some other stuff. And I walked in this other room and I was like, a whole bunch of more crap in there. I was like, gosh, I forgot about this crap. stupid stuff. And then you know what? It just hit me, and I'm just like, you know what?
You wanted it all to go to burn.
Wash it all away.
Yep. See, Elliot, it's not just you and me.
Yep. I was there.
I was kind of depressed.
I was telling Elliot when he was going through all this stuff. That's how I felt during the fire evacuations here, and I've had to evacuate multiple times.
Oh, fire evacuations!
Let it burn, let it burn, let it burn all away.
I would love to start over again, right?
Right.
Yeah, when I came back and it was still here, I was like, oh, it was still there.
Yeah, I got everything back.
Like now I have to clean this stuff.
I tell you, I'm sure that the earthquakes are terrible over there in California, but for me, I gotta say that I guess everything's equally bad no matter what. But what I hate about hurricanes is because we do know about them. Depending on where you live, if it's heading your way, it could be a whole week of just waves of depression or like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? You know, and there's so much planning, and everybody's running around like it's Christmas Eve, trying to get something, or you know, and you got to get that water, and don't forget toilet paper because everybody knows toilet paper is going to save your life sometime, and everybody's acting weird, and it's just like wow, and it's just dread, like wow, and then when you're not home, you know, we were at this. And the hotel was cool and all, but it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't super comfortable, and the beds were terrible. But then I thought, those guys up in North Carolina have it really bad.
Yeah.
And there's still people in Hawaii that don't even have homes still.
Oh my gosh, the Maui stuff.
Yeah, man. So it's like, well, maybe I should just shut up. You know, but still, but the whole thing though, like waiting and then guessing, and you're trying to run from God and His finger of destruction all over your, you know, like in Twister, the finger of God, the Cat 5 tornado. Like, what do you do? What do you do? Do I turn left? Do I turn right? Oh no, it's coming. Oh well, eat my house. That's fine. Anyway, it was fun going like, well, what if I come back and it's all dead? It's all gone. That's cool. I guess I'll move. I'll move somewhere. Where will I move? I don't know. It started getting a little fun, and then I was like, nah, I'll just stay.
What's up, brother? Squid Grove fella dreams. What's up? Holy Hand Grenade says I already failed Mike. She's not naked. That's not how this works. Pablo Romero in the chat. What's up? It should be pretty obvious that the winner would be the one drawing the bigger boobs. Well, that's why you're not in here, Pablo. You would obviously win.
You know, I did post that earlier. But that's okay. It's okay.
Oh, Elliot,
All right,
was that
I'm
you?
not watching the screen, Jeff, and you didn't read it, so how was I supposed to know?
Because you guys are talking.
I know.
Elliot,
So, well,
are you drawing her right arm behind her back? That's awesome if you are.
I wasn't, but I'm doing it now. That was a great idea.
Son of a gun.
he was just going to
That's
have her
awesome.
squeezing her breasts together.
Kinda.
At Matt.
No,
Yeah.
no, this. Oh man, if you draw it behind her back, that's freaking sharp. Dang.
Yeah, I was totally doing that. What are you talking about? I was right there, making that happen right now.
Sweet figure. Oh, I didn't even share my screen.
The man, the myth, the Elliot.
The
Right.
doofus, the man, the doofus, the Elliot. I'm actually pretty tired. Actually, all this excitement about stupid electricity.
Been a long week, right?
I've got the power.
Another idol in my life. Stupid electricity. If you guys get a chance, check out my Instagram. I posted that post with the Hallelujah chorus and the lights. It looks like I'm celebrating. The lights are so bright in the dark, and it looked like the spaceship in Close Encounters.
This is Elliot right now.
I don't think I even watched the second one of that one.
It's god awful. Don't. No pun intended.
What? You don't like Evan Almighty?
No.
Dude, Evan Almighty was awesome.
That was I was in
it was
jury
like the
duty
way
with one of the
more,
wives, though, when she was
way more
filming that.
family-friendly version of
Oh yeah, I come from the bowels of, East LA and shit.
And stuff. Or else Mike makes you pay a quarter.
Yeah.
For what?
You didn't catch it. Mike didn't catch it. So.
I didn't catch it.
Nothing.
Some of my favorite Tomb Raider artwork was
Adam Hughes.
Well, yeah, Adam Hughes, and it was Adam Hughes, but I want to say it was in like a one of those old PlayStation magazines or something where Laura Croft was getting all these presents from Santa Claus or something.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Wasn't that Adam Hughes?
Yeah, it was Adam Hughes. Yeah,
yeah, that was pretty.
But it was in. But my point is like I think it was in like an old PlayStation magazine.
It was an independent PlayStation magazine.
Or PSM or something.
Yeah,
like
it was PSM. I have my art in that magazine.
I still have it somewhere, I think.
Pablo,
I got a Resident Evil in there.
Pablo,
wait, you drew
Armoron
something
was
in
here.
there? Sorry, Jeff. What?
Sorry, Pablo. If Armoron was on, Laura Croft wouldn't be able to like walk. She'd actually need to have some sort of brace to keep her upright. And continue. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Tomb wheelbarrow.
Oh, I had some art put in that magazine.
That's
sweet.
Freaking awesome.
As a fan.
Or like submitted it as a kid? Or?
I did it as a fan art, and it's Resident Evil.
Back of an envelope or something, or something else like.
No, I actually did a full painting like.
Oh, because they did have fan art stuff in there too.
Yeah, and guess who was in the same magazine as Long Vo, who also ended up doing Street Fighter art in the same book that I did.
Oh, how
Years
funny.
later. All these years later. It's funny. I told Kyung Lee about it because he was posting about the magazine, and I told him I did some, and then he popped up a picture of my art. He goes, "This one?" I go, "Oh man, you have it."
Like he Googled it or something.
I think he owns
or
it.
he had it. Oh my god.
Because I told him what cover it was. I remember Joe Maduro was doing covers for it. A lot of them. That's one thing I liked about that magazine is they had comic artists every month or whatever doing covers.
Adam Warren was doing stuff regularly.
Yeah,
for it.
Adam Warren, Adam Hughes, Joe Madura, and they were actually showed the prelim sketches and everything in the back of all the cover art. It's great.
It's Madureira. Madureira.
He always pronounced their names wrong. It's weird. You think he would get it right when it's his own name?
Well, I mean, he's the one that told me how to pronounce it. So
Well, he needs to fix that. It's kind of like it's like when you have a name that sounds really bad, but someone pronounces it cool. It's time to change it up, you know. Like Mike Mignola. Mignola sounds better than Mignola. It's like someone with a cold. Mignola.
Speaking of Matt Costin's art, I just got Shadow Sentry #2 because I didn't get to do the.
Wait, you talking about Eric?
Yeah, but I got Matt Costin's cover.
Oh, you did a cover for it?
Yeah,
I think I've seen that. Yeah, how come Eric's not in here? Is he staying up? Can't stay up with the kids anymore?
yeah, well, last I recall, he has like Bible study on this night. On Wednesdays.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I saw him at LA Comic Con.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. He went
just for like 10 minutes, like
still
5
doing
minutes.
the con circuit.
Did he have a table?
He had like he was selling a bunch of prints.
Cool.
Yeah. Guess who
Look
got
good.
him into that?
I never even knew they had it going on until I saw a post. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that was going on.
What was the convention again?
New York is this week, right?
LA.
Yeah,
New York.
I didn't sign up for any conventions except for I am doing San Diego Comic Fest coming up this next week.
Well, that's next week, really?
Yeah, 20 something, right? Next
know.
weekend. Yeah,
I
next
haven't
weekend.
been since like that first one or something.
It's gonna be in Carlsbad now.
What?
Yeah,
Jeez, I'm not driving up there.
because it's only about a half-hour drive. It's just because they couldn't find a venue that was available or cheap enough. You know.
Whose dog's barking?
Here, I'll put you in that.
Ain't mine.
It's Fifi next door. Fifi's always barking at everything.
I didn't even notice.
It's a little Pomeranian.
Oh.
That sounds like
It's so
Got some
snobby.
pipes on that little thing.
It's so snobby though. It's like we say hi to Fifi and she looks down at us with her long little nose, and then she'll look away like ignore us.
So she wants attention, and then if you pay attention, she's like,
Larry, you gonna put your art on screen?
Sounds like
that
an
sounds like a
ex-girlfriend of
Pomeranian.
mine. Had an ex like that.
Don
about to
Gaviro
say.
wants to know who did Lady Death Comics.
Brian Polito.
Polito. Coffin Comics.
Brian Polito. That's not right.
How do you do it so that they're not full screen?
You see the little the fourth thing over on the bottom? The spotlight layout. Oh, and it's got the big person and then the two little people.
Big person. Okay. Okay.
When I look all around, I can't believe the things I found.
Hmm?
When are we gonna do a dinosaur night?
Let's do a Savage Land night again. Dinosaur.
I want to do Land of the Lost night.
Trying to get some more material for the book. You should definitely do that. I think we should do that. We should.
I want to draw Slee Stacks.
Man. We should do that. I think we should do that. Do that.
We should do that, and we should bring back Napoleon Dynamite.
What?
I love technology.
We should bring back. We had such big plans. We've never planned like that before at a D&Q ever. A Napoleon Dynamite night, and we didn't even do it.
No, that was Nacho Libre.
Nacho Libre.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
I'm tripping. Sorry. Nacho
I
Libre
would
night.
never do a Napoleon Dynamite night.
Really?
I would.
I was gonna bring that up.
Yeah, go start your own show.
Maybe I will.
Did somebody say Nacho Libre?
And if I start my
He's number one, he knows the secrets of desire. Ramses is the one, he puts the people all on fire.
I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna and my special guest is gonna be Larry. Then you're gonna see what happens.
the cable guy. No.
Get her in.
And I'll do it on the same night.
What you doing there?
Oh, really?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not Aaron.
And he'll call it the Ultimate Edition.
Oh crap!
Yeah.
Wait, is Aaron
I'll
still
just
doing his
call
show?
it the alternate edition.
Do it. We'll debut it. Are you serious? I'll do it.
I'm thinking about. I've been planning it for a little bit, getting back
He's
on.
like, I'll do it.
Let's do some more stuff. And I have Mike on there.
What do you think is good though? Like, do you think the night this evening show is better, or you're talking about something like during the daytime hours or something? Or did you not think that?
I don't know. I can't do daytime. I mean, depending if I can get a job that if all goes well, I won't be able to have any time for anything. So
Okay. That's good. I'll hope for no time for nothing.
pretty much, yeah. But so far, that's not happening. So yeah, plenty of time for that. Does she have a choker?
She does on mine. I'm
Okay.
redesigning. This isn't
My bad, man. My bad. Just asking. I thought maybe I was missing something.
He's going young. He's going young version.
Well, I'm trying to give her that face from like the original. You know, that really weird. I mean, I can't do the exact face
The
because
one,
it's just
the
so
one
weird.
where her eyes bordered on the side of her
Yeah,
head.
yeah.
Wait, are you talking about triangle breasticulars or?
I almost did that.
No, the one like from the preview that I played at the beginning of the show that you weren't here for because you're late.
Sorry. All right.
I almost gave mine some Madonna bras because of that.
Yeah, triangle movies.
I remember in my old
Triangle.
download music days, I found the soundtrack off the game. We stripped it off the game, the music to Tomb Raider.
Some Napster.
So good. No, this is before all that. I was able to take it right off the disc.
Oh yeah. You can
he's
still do
saying-
that, can't you?
I guess so. I don't have those discs anymore.
Well, what I'm saying is like most every CD drive that I ever would rip a freaking CD instantly.
Not everything had the files as easy to get. Some games did, some games didn't.
Hey, fun fact: do you know who the artist for the Tomb Raider comics from Top Cow? You guys know who that was?
Andy Park.
Michael Turner
That's
did
right.
some covers, but who
Who's at Marvel doing all the designs for?
Man, you ruined my surprise, Kevin.
Oh,
Kevin popped the clutch on.
I thought we were
ruining
having a
your
conversation.
surprise.
I didn't realize. I'm sorry.
Oh boy, that's fine. That's
But
fine.
anyways, current stuff, Mike. You talking about?
Sorry.
Oh, Andy Park, the guy that did the Top Cow Tomb Raider, he was the regular Top Cow Tomb Raider artist.
Oh,
he
yeah.
he and Ryan Underling are the two guys that do almost all of the character designs for the Marvel movies.
Oh, dang.
Really?
DSan 805 says, I remember when some of the first Tomb Raider comics came out. I think that character design is now illegal.
So you got to say the Ryan Meandering thing.
I talk to Andy sometimes on
the bitterness.
I had asked Andy one time about work. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah, we don't really draw like you draw. Like, oh, that sucks. Thanks a lot. I know how you used to draw.
Yeah, right.
That's so stupid. It's like a lot of his designs are kind of the same, and they're like, what does art style have to do? If you have a cool design, what the hell? Just because, oh my god,
you so stupid.
Don't worry about it, man. It's all good. It's all good. Back then my heart was broken, but now I'm fine.
Oh my! But that just doesn't make it. Ooh.
Yeah.
I hate.
Stop. You know, man said.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
I said, yeah,
Like,
I know, Michael.
Big deal. He can digitally paint. Yay! And still, a lot of his designs are all these weird, abstract angles and the cute little octagons and stuff. And then he's gonna tell somebody they can't do something. What? Oh man! Oh. I'd love to tell some of these people where to shove the. Ooh.
Andy's a good guy. Don't.
Can I get a ooh?
But he did.
I'm not saying he's not a good guy, but they use a lot of these same hexagonal shapes and stuff, and all these little weird pattern things in their stuff, and it's repeated over and over, and it gets a little boring. And I'm just like, man, you got to hear yourself. Oh. Anyway, sorry.
That was my fault. My bad.
I'm not saying he's not a good person, but somebody can still say some dumb stuff sometimes. I say dumb stuff all the time.
Honestly, don't even know what you're talking about. What?
I'm saying dumb stuff right now. Trust me, I'm thinking dumb stuff. I'm always thinking dumb stuff.
I may say dumb stuff sometimes, but I'm a good guy, so you know.
Not me. I'm a hateful individual.
Don't give yourself a headache over things.
Especially I hate myself and.
But sometimes, as artists say some stupid.
That's right.
Did I miss it? When you don't return my calls.
What are we talking about?
Crying out loud.
See, for example.
For crying out loud.
Does anybody else know what
he's doing? He's crying out loud.
I was in the middle of a hurricane.
Excuses.
I was running from tornadoes and.
Bro, you can come up with all kinds of alligator excuses or whatever you want.
The tornadoes picked up the alligators and started throwing them across the highway.
What in the wide world of sports is going on here?
I need that clip from Blues Brothers where he's making all the excuses to Carrie Fisher.
Yeah.
I will say that the whole thing with losing my son, that was like that may as well have been like a movie like that. That's what I wanted to talk to Larry about. We should make a movie out of it. Or something scary. Like my idea is that my son, I thought for a second, did he get lost in the Everglades and he's caught up with some weird like Everglades cult and they
all of a sudden out of the blue.
Yeah. Well, man, that's how movies get. That's how the good movies are. They always come out with something fun. But then I was like, is that too many hats? No, a hurricane and a blood cult in the Everglades. But why not?
The hurricane takes out the cult.
You need to add Sasquatch to that.
No, no, this is not a Michael special. This is not a Dean Cain event.
But it could be.
Dean Cain is
No.
Sasquatch.
This is my idea.
Dean
Okay.
Dean Cain as Sasquatch and the Sasquatch Hunter.
Oh,
and cameoing himself.
and then it
There
turns
you
out
go.
that he's really it's his twin.
Uh-huh. All right,
That's never
John.
been done. We've never used that before.
Mm-mm.
Oh, forgot. Well,
No, we haven't because we've only used his triplet.
well, there you go.
Normal brother
And has he been a twin of a Sasquatch yet before?
No, we don't know.
Very good point.
See?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Another drinking about.
Oh, dang it. What are you doing, Weldon?
Trying to
Cain
show
is Laura
everybody
Croft.
up. Trying to show everyone up with his fancy drawn techniques.
Really? Is this okay so far? What I have planned for it, I don't know if I'm going to be able to work it out. But
Can you just make her pregnant or something so I can win?
I'll put a pooch on
The
her.
good old days where all of your women were pregnant.
There you go. Hold on. There you go. Yep, I'm keeping it. Put a big old pig sticker on her.
Whoa.
Machete. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Machete.
Machete. Oh, machete. That's a good idea.
Machete.
Get this all
Are y'all on me right now? I can't tell. I didn't even. I did a little another sketch to warm up for this one, and
Paulo Romero says Dean Cain as Lara Croft. That's what Matt Weldon's drawing. Don't make her pregnant. Make her that doesn't look good.
Oh man, we don't need no trans Laura Croft now. Oh boy.
No, trim her up. Trim her up, man. Trim her up.
Talking to me?
Yeah, it was looking good before.
All right.
Yeah, she should be rocking a six pack. Come on.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Don't do that to Laura, man. She's got enough troubles on Netflix as it is.
Wait a minute. So the Netflix thing, is it an animated thing?
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything about it till y'all brought it up earlier.
I told my daughter, I'm like, they're making Lara Croft a flat-chested lesbian, and the face she made was priceless.
Mendraws 24 wants to know if there's a place for the chat to post art. And
Oh yes, on the Discord, right, Mike? Is there a link?
Mundo, Jeff, why don't you take care of that? Make yourself
What was that
useful.
again?
Oh,
could
brother.
you post a link to the Discord, Jeff?
Yes, I can post the link to the Discord. I have it right here.
Oh,
Thank you,
awesome. Thank you. Hey, you can join the Discord and then post in the draw along.
Mendraws is my boy, my homie,
And then we're going to post. Look at
my homie from a
everybody's
different Stomy. He's my homie from a different Stomy.
What?
And he also loves Jesus, so that's cool too.
Oh, there you go. Jesus. Woo.
Jesus is the guy that was helping you cut down your trees?
Oh crap.
That's messed up. And that's why Mike is ostracized from society.
Can't excommunicado.
Speaking of excommunicado, are you guys excited about the ballerina? Oh, I'm so stoked.
Oh, that's a gen. Wait a minute. Who's in that?
I think it looks good.
Is that Ortega?
No.
Oh. It's,
Armana, what is it? Armand.
Somebody famous. I can't remember.
The Spanish, the girl from Knives Out.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Ana de Armas.
Anna.
Hey, I need to see the second Knives Out. Was it any good?
I haven't seen it yet either. I want to see it.
I hated it. I kind of wanted, but I have to go back and see the first one again to compare notes.
Do you need to see the first one to see the second one?
No, you don't.
No, it's not that. It's just the quality. Like, I really didn't like Glass Onion as much. It was a little too predictable, and Dave Bautista was freaking terrible in that movie.
He's a terrible.
I mean, I get. Well, the thing about it is, I guess I guess what his character was supposed to be and what he was going for, because he was playing like this, like YouTube podcaster kind of character.
Oh, I didn't see
and
that. I saw
it was,
the preview for that.
but he's like vegan and really goofy. I don't know. It's just That was really
Oh
annoying.
my
And just-
gosh, talking about vegan.
yeah.
Did you see freaking that Lizzo video?
Oh, about the
She's
Japanese
vegan now?
About
food.
she's talking about how she's lost. She was a vegan.
Yeah, she gonna
She's
lose weight.
lost all this weight on this protein, having animal protein in her diet, and like she looks very well. She looks healthier. She's lost a lot of weight. She's
losing
getting
some weight,
healthy.
yeah.
And then in the video, she's like, "But I still think that the vegan diet is the most healthy diet, and I can't wait to go back on it." I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. Like, why would you go back? You're having success, but let me go back to the other diet once I'm done.
Wait a minute. I thought a vegan diet killed a woman recently in the last year.
They've probably killed a lot of people.
No, I mean,
Vegan diet has killed more people than Cecil B. DeMille.
No, for real. They showed the progress shots of this woman who
Larry
was-
Spurk, he got it. I saw it.
Vegan diet would just make me want to die.
True. Strafe. Sorry, Matt.
Vegan
What were you gonna say?
diet?
No, I just I didn't know if it was a popular or if it was getting around a lot. But as far as when I was, it looked like it was getting around a lot. The progress shots of this lady who was on the vegan diet for years, a decade, maybe even longer, maybe her whole life. But she just slowly got more emaciated and ill until she just died. I mean, the progress shots of it was crazy.
It's like any point you could stop.
Yeah. She's died, but she can't wait to get back on the vegan diet. Too soon?
Yeah, it just, I don't know, man. This, didn't make no sense. She's like, I love this Japanese food. It's so great. It's so fresh tasting. It's great. I can't wait to get back on my vegan diet. I'm like, what?
You know why? Because candy's also vegan.
So are Oreos.
Probably.
Unless it's candied bacon.
Ooh, there you go.
Although I gotta tell you guys though,
Bacon is the candy of meats.
Yep.
Perfect breakfast food.
We went to this candy store in Miami that sold. This was the best. It's called Trudeos, and it looks like an old 1970s, 1980s cereal box. Like if it was supposed to be Fruit Loops, it's gummy candy, right? But
my favorite kind.
it tastes like the cereal that came out of the box. It has that corn flavor, that fruit, the fruity corn, I guess. That's weird. Anyway, oh my gosh, so delicious.
And was there survival rations during the storm?
Yeah, some of that was for sure.
So do you have milk with that candy or not?
No, it's just
Just
candy.
straight up?
It's just gummy candy, but it's
Oh, okay.
it has that kind of like, it's hard to explain. It's a flavor. It's a note of that kind of like.
Does
the
it
cereal.
taste like the marshmallows in Lucky Charms?
No, so the other box I got was just the marshmallows. Oh
Have
my
you ever
gosh.
have you ever just bought a Lucky Charms box and just eaten all the marshmallows?
Yes.
That was the one and only time that my parents bought us Lucky Charms.
It was just marshmallows?
Just to teach you a
ate all
lesson.
the marshmallows out of it.
Oh, I hated those things, man.
You said that was the one and only last time that they.
Yeah.
Jenny
so
Brown
dry.
notes that Oreos had lard in them until the 1990s.
Now they're not healthy anymore.
Yeah.
Team Hydrox.
Believe it or not, they give me heartburn now.
I heard a guy talking on online. Doctor was in an interview. Was talking about the different oils and the seed oils, how bad they are for you.
Yeah.
That they actually have. They're actually attacking your cells. I'm like, whoa. The way he described it sounded like, no wonder. I knew it. That's why I'm so fat and greasy. Oh no, it has nothing to do with the Twinkies.
They're basically like motor oils.
Dang it.
They're basically motor oils, like canola oil, that doesn't break down in your body like other oils.
They said that a lot of those oils came from the Rockefellers, who were like big oil guys.
Well, I heard that was it the Rockefellers that bought pretty much the medical colleges or the industry, the medicines. I can't remember what it was. There's this crazy video.
Yeah, petroleum medicines and stuff.
Yeah, and then everything changed. Yeah, petroleum medicines, I think.
And so he said that the way he cooks
I thought it was DuPont.
Maybe it was DuPont. I can't remember. It might have been DuPont, actually.
Some billionaire bought them.
It was the Rockefellers too, though.
Might have been both of them.
They made a whole campaign against food being a good nutrient, and they pushed their.
Oh, it was crazy.
I don't know how to finish this.
Wait, what are those guns called? It's Mac 10s or Uzis? What are they that Laura uses too?
I'm giving her the Desert Eagles.
They use Desert Eagles. She's
she uses them in the very first game. She had the Uzis. That was what she used first.
She did.
That was what she was known for. Adam Warren is the one that, or Adam Hughes is the one that gave her Desert Eagles first. And made them
she had them in the game.
She might have had them in the game
because she would only shoot.
I had a whole stack of those Adam Hughes posters from Comic-Con for the Tomb Raider.
Oh wow!
I wonder if I still have those in the garage.
Mike,
man, does anybody remember the first game? It was such bad graphics. Now that I look back at it, but me and my brother were blown away at the storyline. It was such an absurdly awesome storyline. Does anybody remember it?
Yes, I loved that Thor puzzle with that giant hammer that hung over your head.
Oh crap! Okay, so but do you remember the specific part of the ending? Like the ending came out of nowhere and it shocked the world.
Yeah.
Do you remember what it was?
It was alien technology.
They were mummified aliens.
Yeah.
In the temples that she was raiding.
They were.
Wow, they totally stole that from Indiana Jones.
No, what? No, they made it before Indiana Jones.
I know, it's a joke.
Oh, you got me.
Thank you for.
Same thing with the was the I think it was the second game, I think, that had, and I don't care for the second game too much because it was too much James Bond going on. Like,
yeah, it was still all right, but yeah, you're right.
But there was this one moment, and it may have been the first game, where she's standing in front of the Sphinx that was underground, and I remember getting that.
You swimming? You mean you had to swim down to it?
No. This is the Sphinx. See, I remember that scene too. No, but there was a scene where she's looking up, and at first you're looking at this thing. It's in the room, but it's the size of a Sphinx, and it's just really big. And I remember this is before all the other special effects stuff, so it just ruined me. I was like, because I have this kind of weird phobia.
Oh,
I was
really?
like, oh my! I had to turn away from the television. I couldn't look
What?
at it.
Really?
That's awesome. My brain took me there so fast. Yeah, that was crazy. And
cool.
The other one was when she was swimming too. That was freaky to me because I have this whole thing about the ocean as well.
Because I couldn't find the entrance to the doorway because you had to come up for air. Anyways, I had a friend who was. Go ahead.
Tell me you were like stoked when you saw the dinosaurs for the first time.
Oh yeah, no, the T-Rex.
Good.
The coolest part about it is like you could jump and fire and mow down like T-Rexes at the same time.
The only thing was that to this day I still don't know where the light source was coming from for that scene. I don't know where was the light. Where those dinosaurs had they
mummified aliens coming back and everything, like such a cool storyline. First Tomb Raider. That was like the biggest. And then watching her crawl out of the water and looking over at my dad like, oh my gosh, her dad's gonna freaking like. I can't believe he's allowing this right now.
Probably saw those angular memories and was like, it's okay, son.
He's just like, please be straight, please be straight. This was like the first Yeah, the first encounter of like, gay news coming in, or epidemic. Man, I was looking at some stats, just a weird little stat thing. Back in the gay population, and maybe it's just in America, was like 1 to 3% or something like that. But the surveying the kids today, it's like 25% or higher.
They think it's 20. That the kids think it's 20%. That's not the actual.
Oh, okay.
They
I
can't
don't
even
know.
figure out what they want to do.
They
for
think it is because it's so prevalent in media that if you just pay attention to media,
Oh, maybe
you'd
it's just
think
a
1 in 4
survey.
people was gay.
Just
Well,
one in 4 people on Twitter is all it is.
They thought that like years. They thought that years ago too. They were like,
Oh,
it's like
stop.
10%.
I don't believe any of that.
Weird.
I was just wondering if that was like
Well,
accurate,
you
but
would
that
think that if
sounds
you watch The Walking Dead, you think
Sounds
made
like
up.
Matt.
50%.
Sounds like Matt's still holding out. Like maybe he's
Sounds made up. I don't know.
50%.
There's a chance for me still. Just kidding.
You're saying there's a chance.
Weird. Weird.
Weird.
Weird.
Queer.
I'm supposed to be laughing at this. All right.
Wait a second.
Seems queer.
I resemble that remark.
I think I'm going to retire this.
And the siege was broken.
Oh, yeah, she don't come on.
My goodness.
She left the DM room.
Yeah, that's
Who?
right.
Who?
Siege.
I need to leave some rooms. Honestly,
Don't you defend that behavior, Matthew.
So many rooms and groups and stuff like that bury so many messages.
Well, she's on with Shearer now.
Right. Brian left first, and Siege tagged right along behind her.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Brian
that.
hasn't been on in like 6 years, so that
6
I don't know
years.
why he was still. I don't remember. I literally don't remember the last time Brian was on.
I thought it was earlier this year or something like that. I thought he hopped in earlier this year.
He did for some things. I wasn't there.
He popped in on the.
He had a book to sell or something, right?
Oh, probably.
I don't get it though, man.
Huh?
He popped in on the Ultimate Edition, didn't he, Jeff?
Yeah. For his large and lovely, or whatever it was.
Well, that was actually Siege's book. Wasn't it?
Hal's about to get kicked off
No,
now
both.
too.
Yeah, dang it.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
Yeah. Hey. Good job, Hal. Sorry.
Nice knowing you, Hal.
Yeah,
It was a good run.
it was a good run, I guess. I don't know.
A 2-week run. Wait a minute, because how was last week it wasn't your very first time on the
you've
show,
been
was
on
it? Okay.
I've been on before. I started working Wednesday night, so it was kind of tough to get back into it.
Man, I'll never forget. Yeah, I was working whenever I watched I was on night shift and I watched the first Drawn and Quartered. Like, I'm pretty sure y'all did Captain America the first night.
It was on. It was 9/11, wasn't it?
I'll never forget that. Oh crap, maybe I don't know. Wait.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the date 9/11.
Yeah.
Good question, maybe. And I watched many Drawn and Quartered on that night shift at that job.
Many a drawn and quartered did I.
Yeah. We tagged you in from the chat, right? Because you were always posting.
Was I? Was I drawn along or something?
Yes.
Or did you even have a draw along?
I didn't know you, so you weren't like.
Oh no! Wait, or maybe the first time was. I mean, whenever you came up to me and Bill at San Antonio Comic Convention when you were still doing conventions.
Oh, was that it?
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know. I remember the first one was me and Elliot. Were you there?
I think I was.
Nasser was there. Malin.
Whatever happened to him?
Good question.
Who cares?
Dang it. Yeah, he just disappeared.
That's fine.
Guys, I think I'm gonna get to sleep.
Backstabber.
Mm-hmm.
You going to sleep, Elliot? You say?
Yeah, I think so. I'm super.
Mike
tired.
understood me.
I heard it too. I'm on board for that.
Elliot, no.
Like I haven't slept well in the last week.
That's true.
This will be the
Elliot,
big night.
should I hop off here and give you a call?
Is your bed dry?
You may, but I may not answer.
Wow.
Straight up.
But I will. I'll tell you what. I will call you tomorrow because I was planning on calling you today.
Yeah, I must have missed the call. Kind of like
Yes.
when I called you and you missed the call.
Hey, you know what, Larry? Guilt tripping is my job.
Also, I have a special app that takes my number off, and I called you like 5 times. You didn't answer.
Yeah, special app.
Yeah.
So that your
Yeah.
number doesn't show up on my phone. Oh.
That's right.
It's it came up as spam. I have a special spam
Anti-caller
number.
ID technology.
No, but I am so bush, guys. I'm having a hard time. So I took
I'd
your
like-
advice, Matt, and I'm not crazy about it. But
Oh
like
yeah,
it.
let's see it before he buggers
Behind the
off.
back.
I'm not
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
Oh, cool.
I can't get things to work out either. That's cool.
I like it, Elliot.
Just gotta
Thanks,
figure it out.
Thanks, Kev. I appreciate it.
Figure it out. Get
I
it.
like the face. The face came out cool.
Yeah.
It's very elegant.
Wait a minute. You're not crazy about the hand behind the back, or you're just not crazy about it in general?
I'm not crazy about it in general. I think.
Oh.
I don't know. All right, but that. Cause
All right, bro.
I'm tired. I'm gonna get some sleep.
All right, get some sleep.
I love
Good to
y'all.
hear you're safe and everything.
Congratulations on your house still being there.
Thanks,
Yep.
guys. I appreciate it. I love y'all.
I guess.
Much love, Elliot.
Love you too, man.
Oh my god! Bye.
Good night, bro.
Well, let's not be over dramatic.
Man. Now that he's gone, can you believe how talking? Oh no, I'm just kidding.
How what?
I'm being silly. Sorry, I get a little emotional when people tell me dumb stuff that people say about somebody's. Anyway, there.
Wait a minute. I still don't know what we were talking about.
Oh, Elliot's. Huh?
About what Kevin was raging about earlier. I don't even.
No, just he said Andy Park told him that Elliot doesn't draw in a way that they need or something like that. And I was like, what the heck are you talking about?
Interesting. Okay.
A good design for something is a good design, man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I feel you on that then. Yeah.
I had editors.
I feel bad not watching the movies because Elliot worked on them.
I had editors tell me that my work wasn't the kind of stuff they're looking for, and then a few years later, the same editor hired me at another company, and I was like, if they didn't remember me, and then they're like, oh yeah, because it's funny. I think the only job I got is the first job I got was because an artist pointed out my work was good because the editor couldn't tell. So the artist walking by was like, oh, that's great, and he worked for the company, and then they were like, okay, here's my card, and I'm like. I don't know what they're looking at or talking about.
That's a funny thought, but yeah, they couldn't tell by looking at someone. Is this somebody who can do one thing that kind of looks nice, or is this a skilled artist who can actually fill in whatever's needed?
Well, most editors don't know anything about art, so they see something. That's why Roger Cruz got so much work because he drew like Joe Mad, and they're like, "Oh, well, Joe Mad is popular, so let's." This guy looks like Joe Mad, so let's.
But then it's so weird. You're right, and people get hired like that, but it's also like a source of, well, I already have a Joe Mad, so don't draw like Joe Mad, and then they start talking against it, like stop trying to emulate other artists, develop your own style and stuff like that. They just can't make up their minds.
They don't do that nowadays because like people like Terry Dotson made a career out of drawing like Adam Hughes.
Yeah.
Yep.
But nobody knows who Adam Hughes is, but they know who Terry Dotson is.
What do you mean nobody knows who Adam Hughes is?
Yeah, I have no idea who Terry Dotson is.
The casual comic collector doesn't know Adam Hughes because he only does covers, but then they know Terry Dotson because he's done tons of books. Like, you know, these names have been out there more than a cover artist. Of course, old school guys know Adam Hughes.
Yeah, man, Adam was doing stuff when I was going to comic book shops in the 80s.
Speaking of which, he's in the hospital.
Oh yeah, that's right. I saw that.
Yeah, he had to bow out of New York Comic Con because of he got fell ill, had to go to the hospital.
Oh
Like
man.
for something serious, or does
Yeah,
anybody
but they-
really know? They don't really know.
Well, the posting said that they couldn't figure out what was wrong with him, and then they posted on Facebook a picture of him in his hospital room eating a plate of the hospital food, which I know all too well. And
Well, now we know what's wrong with them.
I can tell you what's wrong with them. Got to lay off them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That mRNA out of your system.
Crap.
Be sure to pray for him.
Yeah.
That's crazy to know, though.
Adam's a good guy too.
Yeah, he's hilarious, man. He's got great sense of humor. He's always cracking me up whenever I went to his table.
I don't know what I'm drawing. Oh boy, how much time do we have left? Pulse.
It is 8:37, so we have half an hour plus 8 minutes.
Oh,
38 minutes.
I'm fighting 2 battles. I'm also fighting a mosquito here. It's been
Oh no!
dining on me. Playing connected
He's
dot.
losing.
Dadgummit.
If you have like Febreze, that's pretty good at taking out mosquitoes.
I do have Febreze. Because I stink. Hold on.
Joseph Peck says Mike is cold tonight.
TMI.
Mike is cold?
Yes.
Yeah, it was like 50 degrees this morning in Texas. It was like 60s in the morning, and people were freaking out.
Yeah, it's like 40s here.
It got cold this evening too.
I guess it is relatively chilly here.
I just figured it's reaching the hurricane. But
4 degrees here in Oklahoma.
Watch Mike go. Oh, it's 69 degrees here. It's so cold.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me check.
It's in the 70s.
I'm in my nice climate. You fool.
It's in the 70s, I think.
It's 65 here in Spring Valley. So
it's about 80.
Oh no, wait, it's 62. It's 62. I refresh it.
Oh, okay.
It's 62 in LA.
There you go.
I'm sorry, just joking around.
It's all right. It's all right.
My apartment, it feels like it's 80. They have the windows open too.
Really?
Way too hot, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Oh boy.
Dang, I can't find any like references for Tomb Raider.
Yeah, there's not a lot.
Yeah,
What?
it's like it's all modern stuff. There's no old stuff.
Oh,
Put original.
Original.
or Tomb Raider 1 or original. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. 1, 2, or 3. Oh, come on.
What year did that come out? 99?
No way, much sooner than
I
that.
thought it was like 97 or something like that.
Oh, was it?
I thought it was was it with the original PlayStation launch or I mean at least it was on the original PlayStation. So that
the Sega Saturn.
Saturn.
Or the Saturn?
Yeah.
was it on the Saturn?
I still
Was
had
it?
mine up.
Yeah,
until,
the copy.
I'm pretty sure it was on the PlayStation 1. Yeah.
PlayStation 1 was the one I remember the most.
Oh, yeah, it was on the PS1 too. Yeah, it's a very popular system. It makes sense to make a PS1 release.
You always
Oh.
re-release it.
Saturn.
That blows my mind. I didn't know it was for the Saturn. Oh.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Well, there's a lot of ports, right? Like a lot of games that got ported to.
Well,
Yeah,
I thought it was only for Sony, like before. I mean, I didn't know it was made
I don't
by
know.
them. I thought.
Wow, that's freaky. I wish I'd known that.
Jeff is looking it up right now.
PlayStation.
Yeah.
Actually, I was answering.
1996.
6. Whoa.
Yeah, I knew it was
close.
sooner than
Okay.
that.
Mhm.
I didn't know it went that far back.
Yeah, yeah. First PlayStation was like 96 or 7, I guess. Or
Oh,
Yeah, it was like 96.
really?
So, what do you want to know?
Was it on the Sega Saturn or like what other system? It wasn't like a PlayStation exclusive.
Tomb Raider. remember playing Wipeout when it came out. It's like, ooh,
Oh yeah, dang.
Wipeout. All right, Tomb Raider.
this is crazy. Graphics will never get better than this.
I remember
They did
seeing
good.
PlayStation for the first time at the mall when they had a Resident Evil
Mm.
demo playing,
Oh, so good.
and man, I bought that thing like right then and there.
Because I
Tomb
mean,
Raider.
we were
Go ahead.
freaking out because they had like actual like video movie filmed actors cuts in the beginning of the Resident Evil game. We're like, whoa.
No, it was that time when you know when you see the first zombie turn around because he's like sitting there munching on somebody, and then
Oh
he
yeah,
turns around, like
totally.
freaked me out. I'm like, I want this game.
Okay, Tomb Raider, the first entry in the series, was released in 1996 for personal computers, PlayStation, and Sega Saturn consoles.
Yeah.
Wow. I never knew that.
PlayStation.
Well, I just remember like Dreamcast. Is Sega Saturn? Was it Dreamcast next? I can't remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dreamcast was
We
next.
still have those systems.
I still
Yeah, I
have
was
all my
thinking
Dreamcast. But
Yeah.
Power
I'm so
Stone,
sad.
dude. Remember Power Stone?
Oh, Power Stone and Power Stone 2.
Power Stone was freaking rad.
What was that one? Some of those Dreamcast games are worth money now. But was it Soul Calibur? No, it wasn't that one. It was like a different Plasma Sword or something like that. Anyways,
Soul Calibur was for the Dreamcast, though.
right, but it was a Capcom game, so it was like
Okay, yeah.
Plasma Sword, I think.
Yeah, I
Lara
think you're right.
Croft. Lara Croft is the main protagonist and playable character of the video game series. Just so you know.
Has anyone here worked on any video games?
Yeah, I was a concept artist for Deus Ex.
Oh,
yeah.
I was an animator on Earthworm Jim.
Serious?
Oh.
That's where you met Doug, I guess.
No, I met him later, but
Oh, really?
The first one, the second one, or both?
the second one.
Oh, neat. Which sequences did you do?
When he's got that little thing in his backpack that jumps out, that little
Oh,
creature.
the little goo creature. Yeah, you could
It's
latch
not.
onto stuff.
Yeah, those games are awesome.
Neat. The animation in that game's really good.
So good.
I
You know
worked
what
on.
also? Yeah.
Go ahead.
Would you work on?
Oh no, I was gonna say it's really bad. It's just I worked on some kind of strategy. What was it? A strategy kind of Roman gladiators game that never went anywhere. Never heard anything happen with it. It was had to draw a bunch of different little small animations for these little overhead shots of gladiators and stuff. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's
It was really pointless.
Because
Anyway,
you're pointless because you say you don't even think it got released or what?
yeah.
And most games don't get released.
It's like a computer
Pretty little
game.
in the gaming industry.
Yeah. What were you saying, Cos? Go ahead. I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh no, I was just gonna say another game I liked that was kind of like fun, like Earthworm Jim to me was Abe's Odyssey.
Oh, I never played
Remember that game? PlayStation.
I remember it, but I never played it.
Oh
Yeah,
my
like,
gosh, that
wait,
game
is
was
that
so
the
fun.
like the reptilian guy, right?
Yeah, the alien who's like a slave. He's a slave,
Yeah.
and then he has to
Oh, yeah.
escape these other alien race that enslaved him. And man, it was so good. The character designs, the story, everything was just so crazy good. The
I remember
gameplay
having
was so
trouble with the
fun.
controls, but I don't remember if that was a thing.
Yeah, it was just so fun, man. There's so many things you could do in that game, and the animation was so good. But it was like almost like a 3D animation, but it had a 2D feel to it. It was so good. It was side-scrolling game, whatever like Earthworm Jim. But yeah, man,
There was
both
another
those I
one like that
remember.
where you're like a dead guy. You kind of like a small square skull. Remember that character design?
Yeah, on the which game?
It's like it's almost like apes in the same fashion as apes, but you're a dead guy. Like you're like a dead knight. It's very
Oh.
cartoony.
Skullbusters?
Dead Knight. Oh, Evil Knight?
Is it Evil Knight? It's one where you're you're kind of like it's like a medieval themed, and you have like a little. I remember the skeleton has like a square skull design, but it was up there with Abe's.
Did you ever play Grim Fandango?
No.
What is it?
I remember it, but I don't remember a lot of details about it. But I know that. I know that
Grim
name.
Fandango. Oh my gosh, that is like one of the best games ever. The story is just so deep. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's kind of like I guess a detective noir style film that takes
Say
place.
say the name again.
Grim Fandango.
Grim Fandango.
Oh, never heard of that. Is it
Yeah, and
PC?
they keep remastering it, re-releasing it, so it's like on the Switch now. And it's when it's on sale, it's like $3 or something like that. Because it's been around a while, but it's a classic for a reason. I played it actually pretty recently. And, didn't play it the first time. I said, oh well, so it was on sale and gave it a try. Holy smokes, that's a good game. It's
The atmosphere, the story, the depth.
story. Yeah, it's beautiful and heartbreaking and wondrous and very well balanced as a game goes too.
Yeah.
Does anybody remember there's a game there's food that's chasing you, trying to kill you?
Burger Time?
Burger Time. That was it.
I would
realized
never
that
remember that.
burgers had murderous intent. Oh no.
You got to throw pepper in their face so this freezes them.
By the way, Ollie Pong and the San 805 in the chat got it. It's medieval. That's it.
All right, nice.
Does anybody remember Tubin?
Oh my goodness! You're talking
Oh.
about like Atari?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that game?
I remember playing it in an arcade, and I was like, in an old restaurant, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, this game is addicting.
Okay, well, that's my story. My friend Matt Osborne did the art for that game.
What?
When he was
Because they had cool artwork for it, right? Like characters.
Let me finish my sentence.
Sorry.
When he was 13 years old.
Oh my gosh.
His dad was the vice president of Atari, and so he did the art for Tubin, like in middle school.
So he's American Shigumi Yamato.
Wait, is it middle school or high school? I think it was middle school. I don't know. If you can tell me what year it came out, I can tell you what year he did it. Because, yeah, I would always crack up. I'd see those like at the arcade. I'm like,
Oh, he's 13?
so he was it was either middle school or high school. So it was oh gosh, it had to be because his dad was still alive, and his dad passed away when he was like 14.
Oh.
Was it because of ET? No. I'm just
No, he came home from jogging, sat down on the couch next to Matt, said, "Where's the GD remote?" and died.
Wow.
Oh man.
He's one of those. Did he
So-
ever get the remote?
Don't jog, people.
Good advice.
Don't use God's name in vain. How about that?
And that's another good one.
It was the 80s. You know, you ate like a roast beef and cigarettes for breakfast.
Well, that is just odd. A lot of times you hear about people or joggers and stuff having heart issues or something, or dying from a heart attack and stuff. It's very, very strange.
Yeah,
It's not
jogging's
really.
good.
It's just because people don't understand that when you're exercising like that all the time, you're depleting your body of all your vital nutrients, all your minerals, and you're not. Back then, they didn't know anything about replacing your minerals and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's like it's like running in an engine with no oil in it.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's a good way to look at it.
There we go. Again. Fifi's at it.
That's why Lizzo wants to go back to a vegan diet so she can replenish.
She would be getting all of her minerals from the meat that she's eating, though.
I meant her fake vegan diet because we know she's eating candy.
Vegan candy.
Yeah, vegan candy.
No gummies, because gummies are made out of pig
Horseshoes
membrane.
or something. Yeah.
Collagen?
Yep.
You know what? I think that's why, like when we were kids, we would do things that were really dangerous physically, and we would never tear ligaments or anything, right? And I remember we ate a lot of Jello as kids, and then the kids today, they tear tendons like everything. They're like just playing basketball with tear a tendon. But we were falling out of trees and never tore anything.
I know. I'd jump off my roof.
Yeah, we fell out of trees, jumping
Because
off
you're
places.
bored.
It's just a one-story house. So it's...
Oh, okay.
Those Flintstones vitamins made you feel like you can punch through a brick wall, so it's all good.
Yeah.
All those things are horrible. All chalky and they had that weird taste, man. Ugh, I hated those things.
It's true.
I always liked those. They're like candy,
Really?
but it was an excuse to eat it.
Oh, they had a real. Oh, they had a weird.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
even
what's
know how to
great
explain
about it.
explain the taste of it. It's very weird and
It
chalky.
was tangy and chalky.
I
Yeah,
guess I
so-
would get it. You would have to wash it down with the Flintstones push-up, orange sherbet flavor.
No, I'd eat multiple ones. My mom's like, you don't have one, I'd be eating like 2 or 3. I'm like, this is great. I think you know what it was is it's just that it was so it's so weird. It's kind of like eating those wax candies, you know. It's just weird. So you eat it because it's a weird texture, and you're eating wax. You're like, those wax lips. Do you ever eat those?
Mm-hmm.
I'd never swallowed. I was like, what the hell's going on with this? What is this thing?
You're like Bill Clinton. I never inhaled.
I have never had wax lips. I've never ingested.
I just chewed them and spit them out.
You put them in your mouth and make it kind of a goofy look in the mirror, like I got the goofy.
I've never been to Wax Lips Island.
I tried to eat the wax vampire teeth, but it wasn't the same.
Are any
I was like, I wasn't even sure it was edible. I was like, what is this thing?
Yeah, I don't think it was. You never know until you try, though, you know?
Yeah.
What, black lip? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's made out of edible wax. I wouldn't
Is it?
suggest it, but you can eat
It
it.
tasted like chapstick to me. Like, you ever bite into a chapstick?
It has no
Oh, yeah.
flavor at all. I mean, not the chapstick, the wax.
Yeah, you think the chapstick would when it smells like cherries or something. You're like, it doesn't taste like
Dr. Pepper lip smacker.
And Drossa says,
Okay,
I jumped
okay.
off my roof. The Gen X dude said casually.
Yeah. Who didn't jump off the roof?
Seriously.
Hey, I found out this doesn't hurt. Ow.
That's one of the free, land of the brave.
It's funny because I saw some guy on YouTube, young like millennial, and he was like a Gen Zer. He's like, man, don't mess with Gen X, man. Those guys are at a different level, man. They like had to let themselves in it when they got home by themselves from school. And they had to
Latchkey
make their
kid,
own
baby, right here.
They had to do their own laundry. Had to make their own food. He goes,
Correct.
like, yeah, those guys don't mess around.
They
That
jumped off
is
the buildings. For...
Yeah, we jumped
Don't
off a
mess
roof
with this
farm.
man. We only had 3 channels.
Yeah.
We only got
Right.
cartoons on Saturday.
Can you imagine that?
That's sad. I had 4 because there was this UHF thing going on.
Yeah, we had Michigan. I think we had like 5 channels total. So
Yeah, we had a
that
deal.
includes Canada.
There was only one good UHF channel, though.
Was it Canadian?
No, it was
Oh.
KBHK 44.
Oh.
And that's the one that had, like, at noon, you could watch the Monkeys. Or that's the channel that had, like, Batman.
That was the
66,
original
you know.
MeTV.
It was the oh yeah, that's the channel that had like it had all the old reruns like Green Acres and
Whoa.
Yeah.
Petticoat Junction. What are the other ones? Beverly Hillbillies.
Adam
Oh
12.
man, that's the best. Beverly Hillbillies.
The Cement Pond.
Cement Pond.
Have you ever?
Cement. I think that's what they refer to swimming pools.
You ever hear that show from the '70s where it was like this kid and the sea monster? Was it
Sid and the Sea Monster, right?
It was like a live action.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just saw that on Tubi. Becky love that show now. Sigmund, is it Sigmund? And the sea monster. So freaky.
Green Acres is the place to be.
The one I appreciated when I got older, weirdly enough, is H&R Huff and Puff. huffing stuff or whatever.
No.
It wasn't I couldn't like. It's not like I would sit to watch the whole thing, but the actress who did Witchy Poo did such a great job. She would pull me in every time.
What is that called?
Witchy Poo was great.
HR Puffs and stuff.
Big People was a Croft.
Oh, I've never
Yeah.
seen that.
Are we showcasing Elliot stuff?
Sure.
Okay.
Oops.
And Melissa, you're participating? Okay. Just making sure.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Fun living is the life for me. Lands run out so far and wide. Keep downtown, just give me that countryside.
Da-da-da-da-da. Whack, whack.
The chores. Da-da-da-da-da. The stores. Da-da-da-da-da. Fresh air. Da-da-da-da-da. Times Square, you are my wife. Goodbye, city life.
You gotta be 10 times more charming than that pig on Green Acres.
Oh, what was the name of that pig?
Arnold.
Orville?
Arnold.
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 He went oink, oink. Ah.
Get to the slopper.
Wink, wink.
Man, that Beverly Hills Billies, though, man, that show still had me cracking up when I was an adult. I was like, man, the humor there was so freaking good. A lot of
Great show.
I'm trying to
innuendo,
remember
like
something about the lady who played the banker. She was someone big, someone important. She did something important last year.
I
Oh,
met Mr. Haney once
Mr.
Haney.
because he was an old cowboy sidekick, and he was with Gene Autry when I met him.
Gene
Prince
Autry.
John wishes you a happy birthday too.
Aw.
Yeah, that's classic voice. Didn't they use that voice in Who Framed Roger Rabbit with the one of the bullet characters?
Oh, yeah, well, that's like the voice from. It's probably the same guy who did the voice
Well,
from the
I
wolf
don't know. Where'd he go?
the wolf from Robin Hood.
Yeah, that's what I did. Was the Prince John wishes you a happy birthday too.
Yeah, perfect.
He's basically Senator John Miller. Not yeah, is it John Miller? No, John Kennedy. You ever watch the Senate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that guy.
Yeah,
You know, John Kennedy. He sounds
Yeah, it
just
does sound like he's funny too. He's got a good wit.
He's the best, man.
He's got a quick wit.
Yeah. Now.
Call a
Joe,
crack.
Joe K says, somehow in the 80s we had two public channels that we got to see all the anime all the time due to an agreement with Japan.
Nice.
Yeah.
Joe
In
is from Greece.
we had Speed Racer in the 70s, and then we had Star Blazers, and then
Robotech.
well, Robotech was in the 80s, so that was like later.
John Mintz says my ex-father-in-law's name was literally Jed Clampett.
No way.
Really?
Wow.
Dang, that's legendary.
And Mendraza mentions that the hound dog from the Aristocats too was that one guy. Can't remember the name now.
I cannot seem to get these.
His name's Pat Buttram.
How dare you? My mother's a saint.
Mhm.
All right, 15 minutes, lads. 15 minutes.
Pat Buttram.
Oh boy.
So he was a cowboy sidekick to Gene Autry. Does anybody know the most famous song that Gene Autry had ever sung? He was a singing cowboy.
Happy Trails?
No.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer
Oh.
had a very shiny nose. And if you
Hey, you're
ever
gonna get my channel
saw-
struck by the Gene
Oh,
Autry.
Never know. You never
You
know.
can't even sing Happy Birthday on here. It's so stupid.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
too late. Elliot's out. Alpha.
Too late for what?
He was asking how Elliot's parents were.
Oh. I think they're fine.
They're doing fine. As far as I know, everybody made it through okay.
Joe's favorites were Space Pirate Captain Harlock and Ulysses
Oh
31.
yeah. And you had
Comic Bear says, "Aloha, Mikes. Greetings all."
greetings, Comics Bear.
Great.
Giant Robo, right? Trying to remember what the other animes were from the early.
G-Force.
Kimba the White Lion. That was an anime.
What is Astro Boy out there?
Yeah, but I don't remember ever seeing Astro Boy on American TV.
I wonder because I feel like because its Japanese name isn't Astro Boy, so it must have come out in America at some point.
Voltron was 80s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Voltron wasn't. I mean, it was Macross, and then Carl. Is it Carl Potts? Was it? No, not Carl Potts.
Was
Carl,
it Jeff Potts?
Carl Masek.
What?
Carl Masek got the rights to 3 different anime and re-edited the stories to be Robotech. So Robotech is technically American.
Hell yeah.
Good job, Jim.
But I'm pretty sure Star Blazers was in the early '80s. I thought.
Yeah,
because I remember watching them in the early '80s. I think you were saying Star Blazers was '70s for some reason.
No. I said Speed Racer was 70s.
Yeah, I'm more of an 80s kid. I remember stuff like Jason the Wheeled Warriors and stuff like that.
Wheel Warrior.
Had a big hairband intro. It was awesome.
Yeah, I actually been listening to the soundtracks of old cartoons like that.
Yeah, they were freaky. Those were freaky characters and toys.
Freaky deaky.
Yeah, I miss that type of designs. They're so creative. Nowadays they're kind of like,
Well, like they were cars, but they also mixed with plants and things like that. It had, I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was pretty crazy.
Yeah, they grew themselves the villains. That's fucking.
What about
pretty cool.
Mask?
Yeah, remember that too, of course.
Or illusion is the ultimate weapon. They have it on Tubi now. You can watch. Tubi.
Nice.
I watched a lot of stuff in Humanoids.
I've never seen that.
Oh yeah. It was like
crazy.
That stuff was like a kid's horror cartoon kind of.
Yeah, it really was.
It was.
I love that kind of stuff though. That's what I always like called for. So when the Smurfs were around, I was like, "What the hell is this? A bunch of commies? I don't care about these commies."
Living in a commune.
There was. I'm trying to think of
Papa
Visionaries.
Where's the
Visionaries, I really liked. The holograms. They had the knights with these hologram avatars and stuff.
Yeah, I had the Indian.
Gem holograms? Probably not.
What?
Gem in the holograms?
Yeah, there's that too. Yeah. Mhm.
You know, I'm surprised isn't bigger than than it was. Is Sectars. I thought that would be bigger right nowadays.
Yeah, a lot of people. Some company got the license for them and putting out new toys of it, but I haven't seen a lot of info on it. It's like, man, you got to get that out there if you wanted to try to not meet the same fate as it did in the '80s.
Was it Super 7 that what they do all those toy remakes?
They get a lot of the licenses. Yeah, they do.
I've seen some. They're down here in San Diego.
Yeah.
I seen their office when I drove by in downtown. I was like, hey, I know what that is.
Yeah.
Have you ever taken a reference photo of yourself for your drawing and then like someone walked into the background?
I have not done that before. No.
I don't know. Probably. Possibly.
And people walk by in their PJs.
I guess it's fine as long as you don't post it anywhere.
Yeah. It's just funny.
Jojo walked into my room one time naked.
Oh, really?
While I was streaming on V's channel.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. He's like, what? There's a little boy naked. I have to end the stream right now. I'm like, what? Jojo like walks in. This is back when he was wearing diapers still. And he like walked in with the diaper in his hand because he needed to be changed.
Oh man, I had that happen. I had that happen to when I was over at a friend's house. Their daughter was mentally retarded, and she was a teenager though, right? And I was in the bedroom, and she come walking in with her pants all the way down, and I was like, I see her reflection in the mirror behind me, and I was like, and she's like, I need help, and I'm like, go to your mom, and I'm like. I was only like 9 years old or something. I'm like, go to your mom, go to your mom. She ran to her mom, and their mom's like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? She's living there with my mom. Oh man.
Oh my goodness. That's fine.
Things that happen when you're a kid. Your parents can't, prepare you for everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Life is creative.
Life is so strange.
Life is a rich tapestry of
life is
but a
dream.
Rich tapestry of what do I do now?
Yeah. How did I end up here? How did this happen?
Life is wonderful.
A healthy dose of panic.
Yeah, she was a neighbor we had. She was nice. She was like, she's a teenager, and we had good interactions because we learned as young kids like how to deal with people with Down syndrome or that type of problem, and we had them as neighbors, and she was super nice.
Remain calm. Yeah.
No, she was funny. She was probably like 16 or 17, but yeah, I was just a kid, so I was like, oh gosh.
Looked like a grown up, but
Yeah, it's funny. What is that one? Oh, she had a bus driver. It was a black guy, and she kept saying, "I want to marry that chocolate man." So man, I just remember that as a kid. I was like, "What? What's wrong?" I thought it was the guy who owned a candy store.
Oh boy.
Man, I watched some cool. There's some good shows on Netflix. If anybody has it, it's a lot of good Korean shows. Some real funny, weird shows, but they're all mostly based off of webtoons.
Really?
Yeah, like 90% of the shows.
There's been I don't even know the last time I checked. It was like 3 dozen webtoons have been turned into live action shows for Korean TV.
Are webtoons? Are they like corporate now in South Korea, or are they mostly like independent creators? Or
Yeah, you can create your own and upload it, but then they also sponsor you if it gets a lot of hits.
Yeah.
So you can upload your own, and then when it starts getting traction, then you can join up.
It's just you see some of the Korean stuff that's released, and you're kind of like, how are you producing that so much?
No, and their shows are so like fun and out there, like a lot of different ones. Like there's one what is it? This one is really ridiculous, but actually it's pretty funny. It's this lady, she's a vet in a small country town, and some comet goes flying over her head while she's attending to a cow, and she's touching the cow's butt, and all of a sudden she gets this ability to be able to read or see people's past that she touches their butt. So hilarity ensues because she's like, she accidentally touches this guy's butt as a cop who just moved to the small town, and she sees like him beating the crap out of people, and then he thinks she's a pervert. So the whole thing, it's kind of like a potential love interest, but he thinks she's a pervert, so he like judo flips her over, and it's just so ridiculously funny. And the actress who does it pulls it off so well. I thought this is what my brother told me. I'm like, this has got to be the dumbest thing. I mean, it's funny.
I think I could. There's some kind of weird thing going on there because my fiance watches a lot of those K dramas or whatever, the K romance things, and a lot of them, the situational things are exactly like that. Oh, she thinks he's a perv, but they fall in love with you.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
oh, wait a minute. There seems to be a theme running through here.
yeah. The Japanese do that too, though. You know, they got some type of, where it's like, no, it's not like that. They always have run into some type of.
Yeah, yeah. It's like the drama she watches. I mean, the live action stuff, not the anime. It
Yeah.
also has that as a theme.
No, what's weird though is like these like live action have like good humor in it, but then all of a sudden it'll also at the same time have like deadly serious like story arc in it. Like
Mm.
there'll be a serial killer or something, and the main character who's like a comedy gets involved where they're running for their life, or it's just crazy. There's some great action ones too.
Yeah, they'll put together all kinds of elements.
There's one that I saw that I really liked was called Familiar Wife, and it's about based off a webtoon again, but it's this guy who he's working at a bank. He's married with some 2 young kids, but his wife's always yelling at him. He's always stressed out, and he's just like, if I never met her at college and never married her, my life would probably be a lot better. I could play more video games and just be relaxed and not stressed out, right? So he wakes up one day and he wakes up and he's like he's in his old college dorm, and he's like young again, and he's like he goes to the exact day where he meets his wife, and instead of meeting her, he tries to avoid her. And so then all of a sudden he flashes back into the future, and he's not married to her. He's married to some other like hot, rich girl that he liked in college, and he's just like ecstatic, but it's not like he thought it was going to be. And he runs into his ex-wife, who isn't his wife, and she starts working at the same bank he's working at, but she's charming and everything, and he's like, what the heck? And he starts realizing the way she was acting wasn't because of her, it's because of me. He's like, I drove her to be like just angry and everything, and he starts flashing back to all the things that he did that caused her to be stressed out. And I was like, it was really good though. I was just like, because it's really funny, and also not a drama.
Okay, I thought it was like did they find that script in Tumblr? Like what the hell?
It's good though because it's funny. He's not like a jerk. He's not like a jerky character, but he was kind of like slacker, a little bit. So he was kind of like, why is she yelling at me? He's like, well, because you're like supposed to do certain things and you're slacking off, and she ended up losing her job, or saw all these things that make sense. And you're like, no wonder she's ticked. Yeah. But then he also realizes that because he didn't marry her, then the 2 little kids he had are gone and don't exist. And so he's just like,
dude, that sounds like my script. It's a miserable life.
It's a miserable
Yeah, I have a movie script I wrote called It's a Miserable Life, and it sounds way too much like what you just said.
You should watch it. Netflix, if you have it. Yeah. It's
well,
pretty
now
good.
I don't want to watch it because I want to do my
yeah, you don't want to copy accidentally, right? Or feel like.
Wait a minute, what was that old movie? Was it
Oswald Denied
Belushi?
Hmm?
Wait, no, I don't remember the actor's name. Okay.
Nicolas Cage
There's
was
an
in one.
old 90s movie that
Nicolas Cage
resembles that. No, I'm gonna look it up.
It was kind of giving me a flashback of a Hot Tub Time Machine, though, where he calls his wife, who was like 12 years old at the time.
What?
He's like crying.
He starts yelling at her.
He doesn't like his wife.
No, he goes back in time, but he calls his wife, but he's in his head he's still an adult, but he's went back in time in the 80s, so like his wife's like 12 years old, and he's like yelling at her.
Like a fight they had before or something, and he's
in the future.
Why would he be yelling at a 12-year-old girl?
That's funny.
Exactly.
It happens,
it's time. Pencils down, ladies and gentlemen. Pencils down.
It happens though, man. You ever yell at a kid accidentally, and you realize it's a kid and you didn't know it, like live streaming video games. It's like you think it's a guy and you're telling him off, and then the kid's like, "What?" And you're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, kid.
Oh, sorry, kid.
I don't want you."
Yeah, I had to deal with that kind of stuff with my daughter, and she's got VR, and they have these little game rooms or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like the little lobbies and stuff, and they match people with stuff, and they get to play with these kids, and they're cussing all over the place, and I can hear it through their headset, and I'm like,
yeah. No one
Okay, I
says
feel like
any
no
more
one paid
words.
attention to me. I'll try to say it again. Pencils down.
okay,
Sorry.
Time is up.
all right.
Okay.
Here we are. Here's mine. You guys
Just
will
as I
look
was
at-
finishing.
Yes.
Aw.
Hervoye.
Yay!
What's up, Hervoye? Weldon doing lovely work on Final Fight. Weldon.
Oh, she looks pretty.
Being complimented. He's muted. What's up, Joe K? By the way, highly recommend Legend of the Galactic Heroes, the most character complex and real politique anime out there. Don't watch the new one. Nothing beat an old school 90s designs. All right. Jeff Potts has the straw poll up and running. 44 people in the chat. Please do get your votes in as well. You know what? Dry your powder until we show everybody's artwork.
Well, they got to rank them, so it's a lot easier to rank them while you're showing them.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's just me.
Yeah.
It's just me thinking again.
Yeah, knock it off with that thinking stuff, you.
Chew your gum.
We don't think here, we draw.
Thinking is for chumps. All right, that's me. If you want to.
Well, those are some great feet.
Thank you. Thank you.
I like her ponytail.
Yeah, it's kind of oversized, but like I said, I was doing
It's
the
fun though, right?
use ponytail thing. Yeah. Just ridiculously large.
Nice eyeliner for her too.
I'll be back. I have a dog melting down behind me.
It looks kind of mysterious, but not overdone. So that's very cool.
A
Yeah, like
murderous,
I said,
a murderous dog, Jeff.
I wasn't directly referencing, but I was trying to think of the original design with the big blocky face and the eyes. that
Right.
show-
You want to interpret that in as much as you can, but then again, you get to use curved lines and not 3 polygons. So there you go. Well, she probably.
All right, so that is me. I am Mike Miller. If you're unfamiliar, then what are you doing on my channel? But next up, we have. Now let's start from the top here. Larry Whitaker.
Good.
Please zoom in so we can see what you're doing. And feel free to unmute yourself.
I am unmuted.
Yay. Oh,
I'm anxious about my microphone.
She looks like olive oil. Like that kind of a because the bad guys look
That is
kind
what
of
it is.
like vintage bad guys.
Yeah, he's got a goon behind her.
I like her boots. Those are cute.
Oh, that's good. Olive oil.
Right? Okay.
Her boy says they had Atwell. They couldn't get her bust size. I know. It's like, why don't you just make her look like Haley Atwell?
you
Is
seen the,
Larry in an underground bunker? Crap, Mike. I didn't say it, Larry. It wasn't me.
It's a little echoey, but we're glad to hear you. Yeah.
Have you seen the voice actress for the animated? Hi, Chihuahua.
Yeah, it's Haley Atwell.
Oh, that's who it is? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness.
Who's that?
Captain America's girlfriend from
Oh, Carter, is it?
Agent Carter, yeah.
I didn't realize that was her for some reason. Oh.
I didn't know
Agent Carter.
Should have looked at her eyes, I guess.
So
all right. That is Larry Whitaker, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you got a nice, big, long look at that. Next up is Amy Lester. Amy, why don't you tell us what you're doing here?
Well, I thought when Laura was little, her dad was usually off on adventures and stuff, and so she was kind of raised by herself in that big old mansion, and she had her butler. So I thought, well, this will be nice. So I had a drawing of her little, and she's kind of explaining, like she's looking forward to her dad doing something, but she's also not really sure, and he's not really sure what to say either, because he wants to be comforting and reassuring, but
You just
he has-
legit made me think they should do a Tomb Raider Batman crossover.
Oh yeah, that would be cool, right?
Yeah.
That would be awesome. So I thought it was fun dressing her. I just kind of just drew like her little pajamas, and I can always think of like her like that soft blue color and kind of the khaki color. And I thought those would make cozy looking little jammies. And just gave her a big bow on her ponytail on the back and her little braid, and just got a cup of tea and talking to her butler. And he's like, he's being a good listener, but maybe not sure what to say. But maybe at this point, it's more important that she gets to talk than to necessarily have an answer, because there isn't always one. But maybe she'll find one.
Alrighty then. Very good explanation. Let's see what kind of explanation we get out of Dadgummit.
Matt.
Out
No.
of Dadgummit.
Nope. Kevin Sharp.
Oh, what a cute
Alrighty.
hat! I love that on her.
Oh, nice.
Oh, thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
that-
Yeah, I was just trying to think. Go ahead.
Did she
Sorry.
wear that, or did you add that? Create that?
No, I just added that. I just figured like she'd have like a tactical, more. I'd make mine a little bit more tactical than normal.
I
But
like
then
it.
Mike was going that way. Mike
I
was
like
going
your
that way.
color
So,
dye.
oh,
Dude,
thank you.
it's
Thank you.
fun. It looks like
I was going to
really-
do her sitting on a treasure chest or something, but I didn't have time to put the details in there.
Oh, I thought she was just doing squats.
Yes, she's just doing squats. Do squats.
She has cute socks too. Those are nice.
And got the boots. My phone died before I could find the jackboot kind of thing. Those, the big clunky boots with the buckles and things like that. But I couldn't find the reference for them, so I wasn't able to finish the boots the way I wanted to do them. But anyway, just kind of similar idea to Mike, but I was just trying to figure out what the heck to do, and I was going to do this in ornate chest here, but I didn't have enough time. And there's going to be a tree with vines and all this good stuff. And,
The texture's really nice though. I love the stars and all the little lines and details and the rock and the little sculpture in the background. Is that a totem? I guess, or is it? I guess sculpture. Does that apply?
yeah, like some kind of Mayan or Aztec little sculpture,
Yeah.
like she just came out of a tomb, and there's like the edge of the tomb kind of peeking out or
You say
whatever.
she just finished raiding a tomb.
Mhm. Yes, sir.
And that's where she's got the treasure. There you go.
And anyway, there's my
And she's got a sword.
yeah, or machete, something like that.
Machete. Oh, I
Oh,
forgot the
great.
machete. I forgot the machete. Dang it.
Oh yeah, because if there's like a lot of vines and stuff, you can't shoot through those. That doesn't.
That's
work.
right. That's right. You should also probably be wearing a more protective top.
And I was kind of going with the Heather Graham. Well, that's that was kind of like not really Heather Graham, but the kind of the face was a little bit more, bigger eyes, kind of,
She's so sweet.
Anyway,
She looks kind of like hopeful, and she has kind of an optimistic or kind of like a wide-eyed expression. Like there's still some kind of mystery and wonder about what she's up to.
yeah, exactly. And that's why it made me think of Heather Graham, because she's got the big kind of big eyes and whatnot.
Hey, there's a couple people watching on Draw Comics Like a Pro. If you want to join us over on Blacklist Universe, where the rest of the audience is, feel free.
And anyway,
Excellent. Is Weldon here?
Oh no, we didn't lose him, did we?
Yes, he's gone. No, he's there.
Stand by. I'm about to.
We're standing
share.
by for Weldon. Standing by for Weldon.
Wait, come to me at the end, because I just
All right,
gotta
hold
share
on.
my
We
images
still
with
got
you.
Hal. We still got Hal.
Countdown to Weldon.
Oh, that's adorable.
Oh.
is that Hal?
Yeah, it is.
Dang, Hal, you're just throwing in tons of stuff in there, man. You're making us all look bad now.
Nah, it's just the
By
original
yes,
Tomb Raider.
If you're gonna say, I heard somebody say before that Indiana Jones was pretty much a Scrooge McDuck comics. So, if that's
Scrooge McDuck.
He did a lot of like treasure hunting in like, some of the old comics, I think.
They'll visit all of ancient ruins.
And find all
Although
kinds of stuff.
I accidentally erased my tower down here. There we go. Let's fix it up real quick.
bummer.
There we go. Oh, there we go.
Oh, it looks good. Oh,
Okay, we're gonna forget.
it's just kind of like, is that a duck? That's a duck.
Odd.
Just that you're not expecting that. I'm sure you have to be on your toes when you're, examining and like going through like tombs and ruins and things like that. You kind of got to be ready for anything. Not ready for talking duck and spats. Just like
It's funny that to a talking duck, a human must look hideous.
I guess.
How come Scrooge McDuck has a perfectly good accent or Scottish accent, and you can understand everything he says, but Donald sounds like a freaking fart.
He's got a speech impediment.
Yeah.
Come up
Launchpad, like Launchpad said, did I grab him by the neck or something?
Donald has Tourette's that you couldn't diagnose back when he was...
Yeah. It's duck Tourette's.
Yeah.
The nephews, I think, have a little bit of that raspy quality.
Back in the 80s and 90s. The modern version, not so much.
Right. Maybe
Jenny Brown wants to know, ultimate question, who would win in a fight, Scrooge or Laura?
Huh.
I'm
Scrooge.
What?
He's a
Yes.
Christian. So
Well, they're both wealthy, so
oh, wait a minute. Who would who has more
high-tech
money?
weapons.
Oh, yeah, who has more money? Yeah, Scrooge, no contest.
What do you mean? Laura's filthy rich.
She is, but Scrooge McDuck has
3
an
cubic
actual,
acres, Rich?
Yeah, 3 cubic acres. That's
Yeah, but I don't think Scrooge uses a lot of weapons. I don't think he goes to the range
Yeah,
every day.
Okay.
So,
Well, Mendoza says Scrooge is canonically immortal, so
well.
no.
Well, what about a debate? Who forms
an interesting
a
debate. It's an interesting debate. We should carry on this discussion then at Discord. Until then, let's check out Weldon Park.
Oh, how cute!
I can't sink.
Is it?
That was the warm up.
Yeah, I was going to say, I knew you drew a different pose. So.
I kind of gave up. Well, I don't know if I gave up. I'll show you a couple attempts. You can tell me if they worked out a little bit. Wait, nope. This way. There's just, I don't know, it's a fun jumping pose, and then she's carrying a bag of treasure.
Very cool.
And again,
And
I love your
then-
lettering.
Yeah, the lettering's fun.
That's a whole nother skill set. You're showing like 2 really complex skill sets all at once here. That's impressive.
Yeah, but she looks like she has Down syndrome.
Pretty famous.
Well, I think. Well, that was when Costin was talking about Down syndrome, and it just it inherently worked its way into my
This is
drawing.
Costin's neighbor.
This was actually the last one I did, so yeah, it was when Costin was talking about. Anyways, and this is the one that y'all were talking about. That
Oh, how cute! Dinosaur! That one's
tried to-
amazing.
Oh, my
I tried to put a little dino in there.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
Oh, my gosh, that little motorcycle. This is amazing.
That's adorable.
Sometimes
That's like hillbilly Lara Croft.
Well, yeah, we were talking about like we were talking about the hillbilly.
Time right there.
Mini
So-
Dino Freeman. Yes, comic spare.
Why is the bike
so
so small?
Little moped bike, that that's all she could acquire on her mission or
It was
currently.
like 60 cc's. Put it down her back.
If that, yeah.
And she only has the mini Uzi. She doesn't have the full size
Well,
Uzi.
she's got a rifle on her backpack too, so
And a water bottle.
Mhm.
Or that lotion.
I stay hydrated.
I'm seeing a theme. You got a mini Uzi, mini bike, mini dinosaur,
yeah.
mini tool.
Mini machete.
It looked like
Look
that
how small that
looked like a
machete is.
bottle of
That's more like a
lotion.
steak knife than a machete.
Mini water bottle, yeah, mini machete.
Look at the little
Bottle.
pockets. She's got mini pockets. What could she even put in those little pockets?
Snacks for the dinosaur.
This
Guitar
this
picks.
pocket? I don't know. Good question.
Animal crackers.
Compass.
Animal crack.
I redesigned her glasses. I gave her more modern glasses, so that's my
M&M minis.
contribution to
Breath
a redesign theme or whatever. It wasn't really a redesign. It was like a fan art thing more than anything.
See, that's the hard part about this is that redesigning her from the garbage from the cartoon, it's just drawing her cool, which is regular Laura Croft.
That's okay, right?
I really like that bike though, Matt. It's cool.
Well, I'm saying that's the dilemma anyway. That's the dilemma to me. That's the problem I have.
I guess if you want to take classic Lara Croft. Now let's put her in an environment where her classic outfit doesn't make sense. How would you change that? Like a cold weather climate, or I don't know, like outer space or something.
Give her a Hillary Clinton pantsuit.
A pantsuit? Oh no, she doesn't need to be in DC. It'd be terrible.
All right, next up we have young Missy.
I know. I was trying to do a little song. Kind of like she's like a little strut. It was coming along pretty well, but oh my gosh, I spent like half the time just trying to get her to hold a gun, and even then, it didn't turn out so good. I've been having to draw a lot of people holding guns lately, but it's so funny.
Cool. The dinosaurs
That's
are
awesome.
going,
oh
no.
His eye is like twitching. Yeah, he's like, what are you doing?
That's a big gun. That gun is as big as she is.
I gave her a classic pit helmet, the chaps, and a blunderbuss. It's like, I know blunderbusses are old automated guns, but they look scary. It's like, I don't want to be chased by, Tudor England. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
She's like old England kind of Lara Croft going after that because they still, could have found a hidden temple filled with dinosaurs back in.
There might have been more before her great grandma got there. That's awesome. That dinosaur's hysterical, though. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Wait a second, we didn't see Costins. Where's Costins?
What about Costin?
Costin, you didn't look yours up.
Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, I was like, what?
About to go to the fan art, and I'm like, wait a minute, I know something's wrong here.
So they actually
Wait
are
a second.
Big dinosaurs going. What the?
Let go, Jeff.
I don't
There
have
we
it.
go.
Oh, what a pretty face. Da-da-da-da.
I
Lara.
like that mirror on the water. The mirror.
Yeah.
Isn't that cute?
I was debating that whether to give her Uzis or the Desert Eagle, but I think I'm gonna give her Desert Eagle. I think
Yeah. Eagle.
Yeah, I had it the bigger, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go
Do you
Desert
ever
Eagle.
get to the point
Dual
that
eagles.
you memorize how to draw a gun? Like you can just
I get the basic shape, but then I use reference to do the guns usually.
okay. I still more times than not, if I try to draw something like that, it ends up looking like a glue gun. Then you have to
Lara Croft.
Lara Croft.
There you go. Lara Croft. She's crafty. I try to go with the big lips and the big eyes and the small waist. These classic PlayStation 1 looks.
Oh my stars and garters. Are you guys not paying attention to the straw poll? There's 2 votes. There's 48
crap.
people in the chat, and only 2 people have voted.
I got to vote.
They're probably waiting for them to get done before they start.
That's it. Matt was the last one. I'm not going to run through everybody again. I hope you
do
remember
Elliot?
which one you like best.
Oh, what
where's
about Elliot?
I don't
I'll
have
vote for
Elliot. I don't have a copy of Elliot's.
Oh, well,
Oh, there you go.
there we go.
You can vote for Elliot if you like Elliot. I don't have his art.
Watch
Hey.
Elliot wins.
Jeff, can you do me a favor? Can you post it in the private chat? I gotta go find Mike's channel.
Find my channel.
The Discord? Or you mean the straw poll?
Yeah, the straw poll.
Okay, there's the straw poll.
Yay!
Strappos, Strappos area. Strappos.
Oh, that's a pretty drawing.
You spoil me, Jeff.
Did you show Larry's?
What's this
Yes.
drawing, Matt?
Okay, just making sure.
Wait, Larry
that
apparently
your-
wants to know something else, though.
Is that your create your own stuff, Matt, or is that you were talking about, or something
What
else?
is it?
Give us the deets.
He's ignoring
Matt,
us.
you're muted
He's
if you're trying to
muted.
explain
Oh,
things.
sorry about that. Yeah, this is my creator-owned stuff right now.
Oh, so this is a project you're working on?
Well, this is what I do on my lunch break. Like I work on my during the day, I work on my stuff, and then I'm starting to crank on these. So I have I first initially started my comic pages like this,
Oh, those are pretty though.
and then it's gonna be like a short book we're gonna put out for the convention.
Dude, this is like 3.5 floppies. Oh my gosh, Matt, you're taking me
Yeah, I got the flosses in there. Old
JD
phone.
Kirby says, I have arrived. Masters here. Run through them again. You guys want me to run them through again? Can you run them down? Okay, you want me to run them down again? Jeez Louise. All right, starting backwards. Matt Cossin. Well, not backwards. I'm just going to do this in the order of what I have. All right.
However
there's
they
Matt.
come up. Matt Cousin.
Matt Cossin.
Very cool aircraft.
Matt Cousin.
Why you gotta say it that way? Just make it sound.
Matt Cousin.
There
I
you
don't
go.
know why that's fun.
That sounds like someone from
Cousin.
South Park.
Matt Cousin.
South Park, right?
Yeah.
No, it's from,
No, that's Team America.
Team America, yeah.
Oh, I never seen that.
Oh, that's dude, Matt. You gotta watch that, man. You're gonna
Yeah.
hate
What's
us.
his name? Matt.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Matt
Matt
Damon.
Matt Damon.
I've
Okay,
seen
so
that
let me just
movie.
tell this part real quick. So Team America's made all bunch of puppets, right? So they actually had a script for Matt Damon, but when their puppet came in, it just looked so retarded, and they didn't want to have it remade. So they just every time he had a line, they just had him go, Matt Damon.
They just made the voice fit the puppet, huh?
Yeah.
He's got to have a goofy
Funny,
voice.
dude.
And a goofy
Yeah, I
face.
remember that the memes are always like Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. So you are now Matt Cousin. All right, here is Howl Comics. Alan Alonso.
Very cool. Oh, she just came down from the ceiling. She's got like the little tie. Oh, yeah.
Yep. Hugging that pedestal.
Mm-hmm. Scrooge McDuck climbed up from the bottom. And Genie, what's his lamp? So he's just.
Start from the bottom. Now we're here.
Who's the genie rooting for, you think?
Well, he sees two wishes he doesn't need to make.
Wah, wah. All right, I'm going to go through these a little faster than last time. So get your voting fingers ready. Weldon Art.
There's the
Matt,
first
what-
one.
what-
There's the second one. There's the last one.
Yeah, but you gotta pick one of them.
Dinosaur.
Oh, just one? I don't know.
Don't
Dinosaur.
get the Matt Weldon one.
I kind of just like how simple that one is.
Yeah, I like that.
One of the mats makes great circles. We're not sure which one.
Or if you like dinos.
Dinosaurs.
I started giving him little feathers too. I couldn't make up my mind. But anyways. There you
Laura's Dinos and Dives.
There you are.
All right. Let's see. Let's go through the digital ones first. Here is. That's not going to work. I'll just do full screen. All right. Oh no, I already did him. Evan Sharp.
Hello.
Yeah, I wanted to see this one again.
Yep,
Giving.
there's mine. There was supposed to be a chest there, but there's a
Awesome.
chest there.
Is she pulling a blade out of her backside? What is that?
Yeah.
Sword? Sweet. A machete.
Yeah.
Nice. Not thrilling, but nice.
Very cool.
Jeff, how dare you?
Yeah.
Of course, that's Mike. Of course, it's Mike.
All right. That's that.
Should make that a mimic chest.
Got
Yeah. That would be cool.
Amy's. It was Amy Lester. Pay attention. Those of you who are voting.
Little Laura and her butler discussing serious issues over tea.
Alpha, I don't know who's betraying who. I don't know what you're talking about.
Did we ever get Elliot?
Larry, you got to bring your original back up.
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
Here is Larry Whitaker.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's adorable. No, I like that. Okay, I like that. That's pretty cool. I like that idea. Oh
Are
my
those
gosh.
abominable snowmen of some kind?
No, those are goons. Mike knew what they were. I was impressed.
I'm old.
Abominable goon.
Hey, Pepe.
Where the word goon came from.
Oh boy.
A bunch
right.
of goons.
Let's do Melissa's now. Oh, wait, Larry, did you have something you wanted to share?
Something.
Your Christmas thing?
Oh,
You
that
wanna do
was no. Well, I was just doing some tweaks. So
Aw.
this is for the
Oh,
class.
nice.
It's a marketing piece for the class I'm teaching.
That's very nice.
D&K betrayal is everywhere. What? I mean, D&Q. What is this about? I don't know what's happening here. All right, here is Melissa. Did I miss anybody here? Kevin?
Elliot. I need to see Elliot's again.
I know, but I don't have Elliot's.
Oh, crap.
Here's Melissa's, everyone.
Mhm. Look at the dinosaur. He's like, oh man.
That dinosaur looks hungry. Or a snack. A little English breakfast, if you know what I mean.
Don't forget to show Elliot's.
I don't have Elliot's. Did he post it somewhere?
I don't know. I just want to give you crap.
Yeah, that's what you do. All right, and then this
Fly
is
out
mine. I
here.
posted it here, so I didn't have to. There we go. There's mine again.
I already put one in.
There, posted.
She looks like that chick off of Metal Gear Solid, kind of.
Yeah, somebody said something about that. I don't know who they're talking about.
Can't remember.
Oh, Meryl or Sniper Wolf?
Not Sniper Wolf. She was the bag.
Meryl, the redhead, right?
Yeah, the redhead.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we got 20 votes. 20 votes. So you guys can vote on that while us pros will go through the old draw along.
Draw along.
Draw along tonight. All right, today we have Mendraza in sketch stage. I don't know if he gets any further than that. Nice. That voting system is weird. I ended up making a lot of mistakes. What? I mean,
Blame it on Mike. He wanted ranked choice voting.
Yeah, it is weird. Trying to
It
slide.
just takes some getting used to, yeah.
just make sure you put my name on the top, and everything else falls into place. Right?
That's what happens.
Mendraza says, I did get partial egg sound. Nobody laughed at that. That's terrible. I feel bad. Scarlett Joe. All right, next up we have Doug Smith.
Well, that was a joke.
Put the
Oh, crap.
put the candy in the bag. What does this have to do with Tomb Raider? Oh, wait.
It's a gender bent Tomb Raider.
It's a gender bit. It's a
Wait, is that a tag coming off that?
yeah, it says $5.
$5.
And he's got like a stitching here on his face as if he's had cancer removed.
I like those
All right,
legs.
let's see what this is. Oof. All right, next up we got Johnny the Boy. For something different, here's a fantasy version of Laura. Oh, nice.
That's sweet.
Very nice.
It was a redesign, I guess.
I think you're boring,
wow.
Walden.
It's supposed to
Which
be.
one is
Sorry,
that?
Walden. Are we making you tired there?
No, I need to eat something. I just woke up. I haven't eaten, really.
Oh, that's right.
What kind of sleep schedule you got, Dave?
Well, I have to get on a full night schedule to do this, like, because I want to do this and I want to play basketball and they both start at 9:00 on Tuesday and Wednesday. Anyways.
All right, next up we have Alamo Rules One Soto here. I couldn't finish.
Oh,
That's
the
what she's doing.
tied shirt. That's pretty cool.
You got the backpack, you got the Daisy Dukes, you got the Daisy Duke tied shirt. It's
Oh,
basically
the top?
Daisy Duke Lara Croft.
Well, she is going. Oh, no.
Hmm?
She got the goggles on. For a second, I thought it was. She doesn't have anything else though.
Yeah, I forgot about putting glasses on her. Adam Hughes always put her in those round glasses. Pablo says, "This is what I came out with."
That's the winner.
Ooh.
Ay caramba.
Wow,
Is that futuristic, kind of, maybe?
Almost like a
It's 80s futuristic.
Yeah.
It's like what's that Harrison Ford? What's that?
Blade Runner.
Blade Runner, yeah.
I was almost thinking of
Pablo.
Sharon
Blade
Stone
Runner.
from Total Recall.
I like it.
Oh yeah.
I like it a lot.
All right, next up we got Zapnode. Zapnude.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What is that? Is she gonna get boiled? Is that a tribal thing going on? That big bowl down there?
I hope you're not asking me.
I'm asking anybody.
Yes. Yes, it is. You're very observant.
If
for saying
Jeff
that.
says so.
Or no, wait. It just looks like a Olmec head. Never mind.
Yeah. Something like that. Anyways, that's cool.
Nice Uzi.
Partially inked now. Nice.
Oh, cool.
Way to get to work.
We got 21 votes now.
21 in 28 years. That's good enough. Elrod, 3 minutes and my broken pen. Fortune and Hori. What?
Oh my god.
What? What?
How dare you?
All right, Alan.
How
Who are you
dare
picking
you.
for your pros pick tonight?
You know, I'm gonna go with Johnny the Boy. I like the period piece one.
Johnny the Boy.
I mean, Pablo's is awesome and everything. And I
Oh,
always liked
yeah,
the-
the fantasy piece. All right, Weldon.
Pablo.
Pablo Romero. Gotta scroll up here. Kevin.
I guess I'll go with Pablo.
Two for Pablo. Carson.
Oh man, some great pieces up here
Oh,
tonight.
brother.
But I'm gonna have to go with my heart. I'm gonna have to go with Pablo tonight.
3 for Pablo. Jeff
80s.
Pat.
I got to go for Pablo on principle.
2 principles. Amy.
Amy.
Is anybody? All right, Larry.
Instead of
Hello?
Oh,
There you
there
Hello. Hello.
That doesn't sound like Larry.
we thought we lost you.
It's all the echoes.
Do we have Larry now?
Amy, can you hear me?
Yes. You can't see me?
Your name is Amy now?
Oh no.
Amy, you can't hear
Wait.
it?
Okay. I'm here?
You're here now, yeah.
Who you voting
Yeah.
for, Amy?
Okay. We have a couple of new artists here. There was this one by
We got Mendraza. We got Zapnude.
Yeah.
What's his name? Johnny the Boy.
I know, right? I love all our new
Mhm.
entry series. Are really cool. I think I'll go with Mentors.
All right. How about Melissa?
Okay, my favorite is, I would say the medieval one too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a really cool piece.
Okay. That's gosh darn it. Johnny the Boy. All right, Johnny the Boy. And Larry. Okay.
Oh, he's muted.
Zapnude, I think you said. I read your lips because you're muted. That's fine. All right. And Right, and I'm going with Zapnude too. So we have a tie for Pablo and Zapnude today. Congratulations. You're both.
Yay!
Yeah, that is a good piece.
Just kidding, you're not here. All right, moving on. Now, hopefully, everyone's done voting. 22 votes. All right, stop. Wrap up your votes now. Please don't change it since I just posted it. Because that's
Bet you they're all
always
waiting to
irritating.
change it while you're reading it.
Yeah. All right, in last place tonight with 50 points, Matt. Pregnant Laura Croft Specialist Weldon.
What?
Thank you. A new record for last place. I'm
What
so
the
New
heck?
record for last place.
50 points. That's awesome.
55 points. Kevin hates the Flintstones because of the vitamins Sharp.
What?
I know.
What's going
I
on?
think Amy had her family call in. Third from last, Larry drawing from within the actual tomb, Whitaker. Well done.
Nice.
Into for fifth place with 86 points, Alan. All I see are boobs. Alonzo, the Hell Comics.
It's like Braille for me.
It's like Hell. Oh, so close that it should practically be a tie for the peanut butter medal, but in fourth place, 101 points, Melissa. Video game mavens are my jam. Lester.
Yay! Congrats.
The actual peanut butter medal tonight goes to, with 102 points, Elliot. With us in spirit, Fernandez.
Yay.
In second place, silver medal and 120 points goes to Amy. Lara Croft rating golden teddy bears, Lester.
All right, congrats.
And the gold medal with 141 points, Mike. Ab substitution specialist, Miller. I never even showed that. Thank you. I feel like now I actually have to find that. Let me see if I can find it. Jeff.
Yes.
Filibuster.
Filibuster. I'm filibustering. Filibustering is filibustering because it's and I grew up in a middle class family.
Yeah.
Hey, what was that? What was her name? Rena Marrow?
Yes, Rena Marrow, Sable.
Rena Marrow.
Did anybody see the interview today on Fox?
No.
I saw some highlights or lowlights.
It was pretty brutal.
Yeah.
The one
I'm gonna go watch that after this.
Wait a minute. I thought that Brett Baer gave her a cat bath on live. Like I thought it was a piece of cake interview.
No, he carried her, didn't he?
It would have been.
Well,
if
if
she
the
was
cake was
confident.
made out of concrete, maybe, but
Why was he hard on her or was he easy
No.
on her?
No, he
Oh,
wasn't hard
dude,
on her.
no. Well, the thing about it is he asked her regular
Real
questions that a decent journalist would probably ask, regular questions, but man, she hated it, and he backed her into her corner because she wouldn't answer, and he would call her out, hey, but you're not answering this. What do you, blah, 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 blah. Like, he even gave her a softball. He said, how many million illegals do you think have came over since, the beginning of the year or whatever? And he goes, I'm just asking for a number. And she just kept filibustering and kept meandering and wouldn't even answer a number.
Just going over the script, huh?
Yeah. Dude, he was nice to her, but it was such a brutal, it was brutal. It really was.
Yeah, she came up.
Okay, so this was apparently we cropped it in a little bit, so you can't see that much of her stomach, but that was my wife's stomach on that picture. I know it doesn't make it. It's who cares?
No, that's cool.
So the suit is pretty much like
Photoshop
just painted. Photoshop.
Yeah, I did that too.
That's some original Photoshop lightning.
Yeah.
Right there too. Sweet.
makes her eye look bigger than the other.
That's true, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What?
Shut up.
Should have photoshopped out some of them wrinkles. Wah, wah. Just kidding. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go watch that. Actually, we can watch that here after we end the show.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's do it. Anyways, thank you everyone for being here, for spending another. Wow, Alpha Proto is like monopolizing the chat. What is up? PlayStation was released. I have 4 Dreamcasts. I have my game. It will be released. Blazing 2 Star. Alpha Proto's all over the chat tonight. Thank you for chatting it up.
Nice.
Proto.
Dreamcast all the way.
Congrats,
Yeah.
Alpha.
That's
Thank you,
awesome.
says Juan Soto. Thank
Congratulations,
you,
Alpha.
everyone, for being here on another wonderful episode of Drawn and Quartered. Hopefully, we'll see you next week. Or hopefully, I'll be able to get 1 or 2 videos done between now and then. We'll see. I've been really busy. I'm trying to catch up on a lot of work. So, PD Hobbit, you missed it. Well, always play it over again. Oh, by the way, yeah, this is going to go members only on this channel. But if you go in the description, you'll see the link to my other channel, which is how to draw comics like a pro.
The description of the video you're about to private, or a description?
It's in the description of the video that you're watching right now. If you're on Blacklist Universe, you can go to Draw Comics Like a Pro and watch the whole thing as many times as you want. It's not private over there. That's where I'm making these available, and I'm simulcasting them there too. So one person is actually watching it there right now. Hi, whoever you are on Draw Comics Like a Pro.
What's up?
And yes, here is the Blacklist Universe Discord. If you want to join in discussions, if you want to join in on the draw-alongs, just be part of the Blacklist Universe community and just hang out with me and all my goofy friends who show up there, please do hit the Blacklist Universe Discord link right there in the chat.
Yep. Is the cross-examination discussions and stuff over there too?
The cross-examination discussions are there sometimes in general, but generally in the cross-examination channel.
Okay. Good night, Bear. Night, Bear.
All righty.
Awesome.
So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody got anything they want to shill or sell or talk about?
No, I'm just congrats to Alpha. He's been doing the sprites for this game for a while, so I'm thrilled to hear it's all finished up and coming out for him. So I'm going to make sure to go check out Blazing Strike here at some point, but very cool. But other than that,
let's check out the coloring that Hal's been doing behind the scenes.
Oh, nice.
Not cool, dude.
Yeah, JD, come on over to the Discord.
Of course.
Come on over and hang out with the retards.
Oh, and PD Hobbit, you can grab the little slider and rewind the video to the beginning and watch it too.
You can't, because it's going to go members only.
Oh, really? Oh, and it'll go off right then? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to switch it to members only right away. It's bad for the algorithm. So.
Oh,
Good night, Jenny Brown. Yeah, it's in the link to the other one is in the description. So just go click over there and you can go watch it as many times as you want for free. Or you can join the channel as a member. You can do that too. That's always helpful. Mm-hmm. So God bless us, everyone, and have a great night. And we'll see y'all on the next exciting episode of Drawn and Quartered. Say good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Good night.